We're live, ladies and gentlemen. Hooray! Everybody, welcome in. Shut up. Okay, welcome in, everybody. We got Jim Boshart and a very special guest. This guy right here, Paul. I saw Gremlin. There he is. I saw Paul Wedgenbig and his wonderful, very funny son just kind of appearing out of the background there. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry.
He was coming to say goodnight.
Oh, good night. Everybody say good night. Everybody wave good night. Wow, looks like we got a bunch of people in here. Don't know why. Got nothing to talk about. That's why. Good thing Paul's here because
I have something to talk about.
He's interesting. He asks me every week. Do you have notes? No, I don't have notes. I made a note to take notes. I got that note. I'm a one note kind of guy. But anyway, welcome in. Paul had his first live stream tonight. He broke his cherry. Yeah, and it went well. It did very well, actually. His show is interesting. Jim. Jim.
Thank you, Ray.
Yep. Oh, Jim, you want to say hi to people? In between freezing, you want to say hi to the people in the audience?
Yeah,
Jim is getting new. I'm going to explain something. Jim is getting a new internet service as of tomorrow. Okay, by tomorrow, Jim will be able to answer that question. Here he goes. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, no, not this guy. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome in. Yeah, you're not frozen. You're not fooling anyone. Your hand's moving a little. I saw it. Welcome in, Artie. Good to see you. Good to see you.
Good to be here.
You know, Paul's got something there. Wait, we'll show that when.
Yeah,
Jim.
Put it there for now. You can keep it there for now. When I talk.
Okay,
about it, I'll put it up.
Sounds good. We definitely we'll definitely do that. Jim, you're back with us. Why don't you read some of the folks that are here in the audience? He's trying to remember how to read. He'll get it. It's okay. Can you hear me, Jim? Jimmy.
Is anybody talking to me?
I said, why don't you read that? Never mind. Artie, why don't you name some of the people in the audience? Say hello to everybody.
Alrighty, shall we? We are live. Drone Rob, welcome. Curtis Dart, Joe America, USA, Charles Galuski, Warren, Akira Show. And then we got Don Mudball Creative. And then we have Scott, Jack Rabbit FPV, Scott Nadeau, John Flying Flynn Media. And then we have Wayne B. Yeah, and then we got Jim Boshart and Ray Kelly. And Paul Brown, Legend Big.
Oh, that guy makes.
Right, Michael. We have Michael, Mr. B Outdoor Misadventures, and Jody Drone Shots. Welcome. Good to see you. Trevor Fuss. Alrighty, Uncle Bill, of course, and Dustin. One Vision Aerial, Chris Wedgeworth, and the rest are here on Uncle Bill's Isle.
Hey, play that sound again.
Cool.
Dominic.
Hey, sorry, Dominic.
That's your theme song now, Dominic. There you go.
Sorry,
all right, welcome in. Good to see you. So we got all over the world here. We got East Coast, Northeast Coast, Southeast Coast. We got pert near West Coast with Colorado. You're pretty close. Mm-hmm. Hop, skipping an airplane away. And you got Jim Boshart in the Great White North.
Yay!
Yay!
Jim, you're in Canada, right?
You think so? Yeah.
Last I checked. I'm near Toronto, Paul.
The Great White North, and which is Canada. And then we got the great white guy down there eating his sandwich. How you doing there down in Australia, Dominic? How's everything?
Yeah, was running late and had technical issues. So
That's what they call them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Technical issues.
You got to tell that diner to fix their internet.
That
Yeah.
means you needed to take a number.
There you go.
Yeah, exactly. Paul got it.
Tell them, hell, give me a Foster. Make
Yeah.
it quick.
They don't drink. They don't like Foster in Australia.
No one drink Fosters down here.
No,
Shows you how bullshit American marketing is.
they create that piss to sell it to us. But anyway, so Paul has got something interesting he wants to talk about, so we're going to bring it up and put it right in the middle here. Let's bring it up. Did you say you said hi to everybody? I think you missed a few, but that's okay.
Yeah.
We'll talk to them later. Let's add this to the middle here. Motion to dismiss. Oh, here we go. This has to do with your criminal drone record.
Oh, yeah, you're speeding.
So when I go to court, I'm gonna submit this to the court. Ryan Lauderette wrote this up for me, so I really appreciate him. And it just it's a motion to dismiss based off of the evidence and also the United States Code, federal rules. I don't know. I'm not going to read it because it's probably going to bore most of you. But basically, it's saying that I have video evidence to prove that I wasn't being reckless, and the local jurisdiction didn't have authority over the airspace. So that's pretty much what it is.
Pretty cool. All right.
Awesome. Congratulations.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I'm excited.
Yep. That makes sense. And I told you that was exactly what that should say.
Yep.
I should be a lawyer.
Yes, miss.
Well, I really appreciate Ryan Lauderette. He put up his time for me, and really
right.
helped me out. So I appreciate it.
Happy to hear
Very,
that.
very cool. Does he have a YouTube channel?
I don't think so. Well, he has one to like be on other people's channels. I don't know if he posts videos or not, though.
So he's got an account, is what you're saying.
Yeah. I see him on videos all the time. He's usually he's been on a lot of the popular streams because he's not an attorney, but he knows the legal system. He's an advocate.
An advocate. Trying to think of a better word for that.
No, advocate's good.
Yeah.
He plays one on TV.
Yep. And on the Ken Heron show.
Yeah,
When
he's
he
been on
brings it
Ken
tonight,
Heron
Uncle
a number
Bill.
of times.
No, he's an expert. He could be an expert witness, I suppose. But if he's able to write up things like that, then he's what we used to, when I was in the corrections officer, we used to call them jailhouse lawyers. But you don't have to have a law license to do that, to submit information like that. And he's naming actual statutes, and I'm sure it's well thought out and well written out because he's got a lot of experience in the field, and you did nothing wrong. So there is that.
Yeah.
You didn't kill anybody. I was half asleep. I don't know if it was a dream or what, but I had this vision in my mind of flying with goggles and having somebody come up and steal my backpack and then flying my flying potato right into the back of their head to stop them.
Now, Uncle Bill, let me ask you a question.
Now, if I did that, what? I'm sorry.
How is that supposed to happen? Your visual observer should be watching your backpack too.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you see, do they need to be sober? I know I need to be sober because I'm flying, but it could be the visual observer that stole the backpack.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be. Well, you got Jim Boshart as your VO.
Now, if I
did you see?
Yeah, okay. You know what? And that's another thing. I know they're supposed to be physically with you. As if I take a stand and I put a live stream and Jim is standing there watching the flight through my phone. There's my visual observer. He's right there. I'll just lie to them. I say, yeah, he's in Canada. You can check it out. He's in a wheelchair. He's handy capable. He can't make it all the way here. What are you doing? Then I'll bring the Disabilities Act into it, and then they'll think I'm nuts and leave me alone. But let me ask you, that's interesting thought though. Somebody's stealing something from you, and you intentionally fly that drone into the back of their head and knock them off their feet.
Be interesting.
Do I get arrested?
Wait,
assault with the deadly weapon.
With a flying deadly weapon? Not in Florida. Florida, you could cut his head off and throw him in the ocean. It's okay. You might get a ticket for polluting.
You got chum.
Well, you're my chum. Can't wait to see you in Florida next time. You gonna make that Ovaltine joke again?
Hi, Crypto Man.
So anyway, I have nothing to talk about tonight except I flew my Mini 2 today. Some people saw it. I streamed it.
Yes.
And it cut off.
I watched a few of it.
Yeah, did you? I was on 23 minutes, 28 minutes, I forget. And I was about to get off anyway, but right when my phone got hot because running that Prism app at the same time as you're running the Fly app when it's over 90 degrees is hard on the phone apparently, especially since I left a protective case on it. I should have taken it out of the case and it would have been fine because that happened to me once before, but it was even hotter. It was in the mid 90s. It did say feels like 100. Felt like 101 today because of the humidity. So that apparently running both those out, it doesn't do it if I'm just flying the drone, you know. And I was able to immediately restart the Fly app so I could see what I was doing. But that Prism app has gotten kind of fat, I suppose. Who are you waving at, Dominic?
I'm just waving at everybody. I see you in the chat.
You know, you're okay. All right. How you doing?
Hey!
Hello to everybody in the chat.
See, the waitress is probably looking at you because he's in a diner right now. The waitress, what the hell? He's talking to somebody and there's nobody there. Now he's waving at them.
Yeah.
Be some cute girl with some cute mom with her daughter, you know, with her little girl like 20 feet away. That strange man over there keeps waving at me. But anyway, so that was fun flying today, streaming today. It's been a long time. The Mini 2 has been 5 months. It's been. Oh, I had something happen, and I think somebody else mentioned in one of my that stream when I review the Master Air Screw props for the Mini 2, and someone. Oh, am I boring you? He just goes. He just disappears. And I was reviewing the Mini 2 props, and someone had asked. They said, "I see you got the red. I'm just kidding. The red caps on the motors." And he had an issue where he got that warning that the drone detects that there's prop guards on, and then it limits your height and limits your distance and all that crazy shit. And I had that error today. And I told the guy, no, it's never happened to me. I've had those caps on, and I've been fine. The air screws, no problem. But it is the first time I've flown the drone since May, because the only reason I know that is because I transferred some of the files and I sort them by date. Anyway, has that ever happened to anybody else that has? You know what I'm talking about when I say the metal caps? For the Mini 2, you could buy motor caps because the Mini 2's windings are exposed up at the top.
Okay.
And they're inexpensive. They only weigh about 6 grams, a little less, about 5.8.
I did see those before.
And I've never had that issue, but it happened today. So it stopped me at 30 meters high, and it's like, well, this is stupid. Well, let's fly over here, and then it stopped me at 49 meters away. So I landed it, turned the drone off, and turned it back on again, and the problem was.
I thought you said prop guards caused it.
The drone thought there was prop guards on.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
It said that there was a load issue or something. I don't know. And it shouldn't have been a load issue. There was nothing.
Load issue. I think our president had a load issue.
Correct me if I'm wrong. With the Mini 2, if you put the prop guards on the drone, weren't you supposed to put it in a different mode? There's a mode that is called. You just said the word for it too. I forgot what it was.
What, ludicrous speed?
A payload mode.
Oh, payload. Okay.
Well, if it does that, it actually limits your height and distance. But like I said, all I did was restart the drone and it went away. And I was able to fly in any which way I wanted to, for the most part. And but anyway, I don't know if it's happened to anybody else.
Oh, I got to fly my Avata today.
Do you want to update the chat on the giveaway? Because Curtis is asking about the giveaway last week.
Yeah, Alexis was sick all week. So she got way behind in mailing. She actually messaged me Friday, which I missed, because she she needed 2 more addresses. Yours wasn't one of them, Curtis. I sent your address, so it should be on its way now. She's getting caught up, and there's a couple that for some reason we didn't get the address for. Actually, just one. JRC.
Oh,
Is he in here?
I don't know.
No, guess not. So, well, she wanted mine, but that's just to send me something, and she wanted Jim's because I think she has the hots for him. Anyway, so she.
Jim's lost in La La Land today. He's sleeping over there.
Jimmy.
He's asleep.
Jimmy. Let's try to wake him up. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, but yeah, you're going to be getting it, Curtis. Not for nothing. She's gotten caught up, I think, and there's just a couple more to send out. So they'll be on. They're definitely on their way. Speaking of which, there's a Mr. Trevor Fuss in the audience here, who once again I'm going to thank because I got this stupid app, the Nightbot thing, begging for money, and I just said, well, let's see if somebody's silly enough to send me money. Well, somebody was. Trevor Fuss sent me. It ended up being like $6.50. I don't know what that is Canadian, like $700 or something. Anyway, he sent me. He sent me a little something, and I appreciate that. Thank you, Trevor. That was very nice. Unnecessary. I was going to take that thing down anyway, but oh, Jim, you give me your address. That's a prison. Is that a prison? Yeah, okay. Cool. I'll get that to Alexis. But anyway, Trevor was supposed to come on the channel. So was not just him, but Marcel.
Marcel.
Yeah, we have the audio for you, Jim. Marcel, you were supposed to come on the channel with the DJI OM5 that you won, and do a little. Hey, look at I won! And where are you? Now Alexis is going to be on tonight. You see, she was flying today, so I can't wait to hear this story because I let her say that. I'm sure she's going to be giving some stuff away when she does show up. But she said she was going to be a little late. Who knows what that means with her? Because she was flying. Now with Alexis, that could mean she was flying a plane. I mean, actually, flying. I don't know. She might have been flying drones.
I love the story she told last week how she was flying, and she ended up losing her. Yeah, that was funny.
She lost her what?
Was it she lost her pilot's license for a little while? Was that what it was? She was like hanging out with the plane or something.
Oh, that's when she was like 16 or something. Yeah, she'd been flying since she was 13 years old. Yeah, and she'd like, look at me, flying, using her knees to fly the plane. That's, but she is a little cuckoo and very dull, very sweet. But she'll be in later. Right,
I've unmuted so you can hear me now. But who wants to?
I'm so excited. Thank goodness.
Yeah.
Ooh, the wife is brushing her hair. Be right back.
Really?
What's the matter with you?
Why do I do that? Let's check up on Alexis and see how she's doing.
Yeah, there you go. Hey, the Avada is pretty rugged.
Yeah, everybody loves it. Blah blah blah. What's the new
blah
joke?
blah blah?
Yeah, I was
here's something
I was
unusual. Let's
gaps,
talk about the Avada.
and I hit the pole on the cupola that we were in.
You hit the pole.
Buzzing us, boing, and then I tried to fly, and I got some kind of error warning on it. It was like flying really weird, so I shut it off, turned it back on, and that warning disappeared. Went and took off again. Hey, there's Alexis. She's in the chat. She just got home.
Well, I'm going to stick this in the chat right now for 2 people. Hey, Alexis. One for Alexis and one for Trevor Fuss, the man, the myth, the legend.
Marcel's in the chat as well. You can send him one too.
Who?
I'm gonna put it right in the chat right now. We'll see what happens.
Okay.
It'll be a free for all, ladies and
Go
gentlemen.
for it.
Free for all.
So,
There it
It's
is.
on for young and
Links in
old.
the chat, kids.
So
Go
Mudball can
for it.
come on.
There you go.
Everybody,
Yeah.
go on.
Who's this John Boshart guy?
John Boshart.
John.
What's up, Andrew? How was your drink?
John
yeah.
Boshart.
Okay, wait, Jim.
What?
Waiting.
Mudball's in bed.
Waiting.
What about
Wait.
Fisheye?
Oh, no.
Waiting. I think we need more waiting music.
How many people you think are going to show up for that South Florida drone meetup on April 1st?
Oh,
862.
Too many. I don't know. I would say, I mean, we had about 100. On Saturday, we had on Friday night at the at Sticks, that's the billiard hall, the lounge that's part of my bowling center that I run. We had probably 50, 60. I don't know. Plenty of people came. That was fun. That was a good time. And we're probably going to do that. We're going to hopefully do that again this year. That seemed to be a pop. Art, you had a good time in there, didn't you?
yes, I did. Food
That's
was
good.
pretty good, too.
What are you
Who's
pretty
going to
good?
hold me up?
What?
Who's going to hold me up when I go on Friday night and get hammered?
Are you really going to come down for the
Oh.
thing? Because that would be so awesome.
Yeah, that would be.
I'm itching to go, man.
Well, I was just going to offer you to stay in my house until you said you're itching. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want you in here.
Okay. no problem. Motel 6.
No,
in it?
if you need assistance or you need something or you need, whatever you need, you just let me know and we'll get you set up, Jim. That would be awesome.
I'll get Art to carry me in.
There you go. We'll get that special ramp up there for him.
Cool.
Look who's here, ladies and gentlemen.
There she is. Yay.
Okay,
Yeah,
Trevor.
just-
Now,
Trevor.
Alexis, Trevor Fuss is he owes us a visit with the OM5.
Oh yeah.
So, and he just offered. He said put the link out and he'll come in. So there's the link, Trevor.
The link, yep. The link.
Well, this is going to be great. I've never
for
seen
it.
Trevor.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Is he a real person? He must be a real.
Maddie Strongworld. I've never seen
What's up,
Maddie.
Maddie?
Maddie is a Part 107 pilot now. Did you all?
Yeah.
Yes, that's right.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
A lot of professional work.
Congratulations.
Like a champ.
I would never accuse him of sending somebody in his place to take that test, but he did get a 95. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Good
Well, maybe
job,
it was a 59.
There he is.
ladies
Oh,
and
well, there he
gentlemen.
Hey, hello, Trevor.
Hey, Trevor.
You answered the call.
Oh, Trevor.
Looks like Dominic's twin brother. Hey.
Everybody look like that in Australia?
Yes.
Yeah, even Greg Cooner's bald.
No,
too.
no, no.
How you doing, Trevor? Okay, we're waiting for a response.
No, I lost my hair due to
was an American horror punk band from
due
Seattle.
to the amount of idiots that I had to be around.
Yeah, I think that's how I lost my hair as well.
Your ex-wife.
So you got that OM5 handy there, Trevor?
Is he on a delay because he's watching the YouTube link?
I guess he's on a delay. Are you watching on YouTube or are you watching inside the StreamYard?
I'm now watching inside the StreamYard, so I had trouble getting rid of
Oh.
YouTube.
There you go.
Yep. But yes, I had some nice items turn up all the way from America, and thank you very much. Number one, the OM5, and I'll actually show you out of the box in just a moment. And the bag, the bag comes in handy when I go drone flying.
Yeah.
And if I just bring that up, you'll have to excuse me, so 2 sticks. over here. But yeah, it's 1OM5, and it's makes easy work out of getting shots now. Where
That's
before I ended up being all over the place.
Yeah.
Now I'm actually getting some very good shots and stuff like that. So yes, much appreciated, and thank you for sending it all the way from your half of the planet to mine. It's very much appreciated. So very big
because
thank you
of
for both
Take a look
Alexis,
at the smile. Huh?
both Alexis and you too, Bill. I very much appreciate it.
It's all this girl right here. It's this pretty thing. Thank you. They're very, very, very sweet. Now, where's Marcel? Marcel, you can come in. We want to see your OM5. Anyway, let's get off of this. But anyway, this is all due to the generosity of our friend Alexis, and you're very welcome.
I'll drink to that.
And that's how the claps.
He'll drink to anything.
Alexis, you were flying today. Were you actually flying today, or were you flying a drone today? What were you doing?
Okay, hold on. So for those who are asking, wrist is better. Still a little tender. Have some bruising, but it's going away, and it's feeling better. There's certain things I can't do. I'm right-handed, so I end up getting myself reminded that that's still weak, so it's still on the mend. Now, yes, I was flying my Bonanza today, so.
Now you make me feel guilty for not asking about your risk.
Oh, no, don't. Somebody in the chat,
I feel terrible.
And I'm sorry I didn't answer everybody personally in the chat.
How's your cold?
Better.
Good.
You asked
I'm
about
glad.
one thing. No, you asked
that's
about
good.
two. You asked if I was flying.
Yes.
So, yeah, I was flying my Bonanza. It's been probably a month since I've flown my plane. So I was just wondering if the battery was still going to start the plane, but it started right up. And yeah, it was fun. I was out there flying around with Navy people today.
Was this just for fun, or did you have a purpose or a place to go, or you just wanted to fly?
Well, all the above. I did some business, I did some personal stuff, and I needed to brush up anyway to make sure I didn't forget how to fly an airplane. But it's like the ultimate FPV. Because you're right up there and you're sitting and looking at the windshield, and everything you do is what the plane does. It's really, because it has been about a month since I've flown my plane. It was like,
And you
I don't know. I mean, I've been flying a long time, but like when you put the gear down, when you put the gear up, okay, so like you get off the runway and you're out of usable runway, and you put the gear up, you can really feel the plane, accelerate. And then when you're coming into land, you're in the downwind, and you get a beam of the numbers, and you get yourself all configured with your speed and your flaps and all that stuff. And I didn't use any flaps today because it wasn't needed. I had a super long runway. But when I put the gear down, you could feel the drag. It's just it's the coolest feeling in the world. It reminded me of why I like to fly. Like if you fly all the time, then you kind of get like used to it. But when you don't fly for a while, it kind of reminds you of why you love it.
Yeah. It's like when I sit in this chair too long. Sometimes I forget how to walk. Okay, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, Marcel.
Hey, everybody.
How you doing, Marcel?
Good.
Hello, Boshart.
Figured I'd finally come in and say hi. Trying to find the right USB connection.
Oui, ça va très bien, merci.
What?
Avec fromage.
That means with cheese for all you Philistines out there.
So thanks a lot for the OM5. It was awesome. I've used it a few times on hikes and stuff like that. I'm actually making a video that I used for it and stuff like that. But it doesn't work with my phone because my phone is super old, which means I'm going to be upgrading. But this thing is really sweet. I've never had a gimbal before, so this was a really first time experience. Works really, really well with any phone. I found out it didn't work well with a GoPro 10 because of the balance of it when you start it up. So I started up with my phone, took the phone off, and then put the GoPro on, and it would work pretty good. So it would still work. But there are
That's very interesting.
ones for.
I mean, what do you have? Like a flip phone? You were saying? Is that why it doesn't work with your phone?
No, I have a Samsung A3, so it's pretty old. It's like 6 years old.
Doesn't work with the what is
The
it?
application.
Raspberry or what's kind of
It's a
BlackBerry?
DJI
Yeah, it doesn't work with the BlackBerry.
I like the flying Bart Simpson on the wall in the back.
Thank you.
You got one of those. You got one of those BlueBerry devices.
Stick around, Marcel, 'cause I think Alexis is giving away an S21.
Ooh, I could use a new phone. Yeah, but thank you very much. Very kind of you guys. It's going to come into a lot of use. It even has a tripod, which I didn't know, which is actually really cool. So the tripod plus the actual. It took me a minute because I didn't want to damage it at first, but it actually pops out and extends. Well, you got to have it unfolded first. But I didn't know that this was actually a thing. It's like this actually is its own selfie stick.
Yep.
So, and then you put it this to make the angle you want and everything. No, it's super cool. It's really nice.
Yeah, Trevor, when I sent it to you, they gave me a selection of things that you could send it as, and I gave up like selfie stick. Okay, that's what I sent it as. It was a selfie stick. You know, and that worked. Who did we lose?
Paul.
Paul, yeah.
Oh, Paul. Where'd you go, Paul? All right. But anyway, cool. Now, you know, I want one now. Okay, I'll have to win one. I think they're on sale, actually. I'm pretty sure they're on sale. There he is. Let's put Paul back in. There he is.
We found him again.
All right.
Well, I'm glad you're both enjoying them. That's the main thing.
Oh yeah, lots of use.
And Bill, towards the end of the year, you will be able to buy the OM6 coming out before Christmas. Is the rumor out of China? So keep an eye out for it.
What's extra?
OM6. Well, so do you know? Have you heard what's going to be different about the OM6 or any? Have you heard anything about it?
Not much at all. My little mole within DJI keeps her mouth shut a lot these days because they've worked out that they're leaking. So she doesn't say much, but she did actually go ahead and tell me that there is going to be an OM6 before the end of the year, and probably in the last month of the year. At that. Wow. So
you have a mole at DJI? You need to come on my channel more often. We need content.
Yeah.
You know, we need rumors. Just make stuff up and just. Well, my mole was she was mistaken. They changed it. Why am I doing your accent? I'm sorry. I apologize. They. I tell you what. If I lived in Australia for more than 3 weeks, you wouldn't even be able to hear me anymore.
Trevor, have you heard anything about the Avata?
Oh, I love my Avata.
Is it new?
Yeah.
Let's talk about
it's rugged too.
Does the hand controller work with the Phantom 4?
Oh yeah.
You know, not enough has been said about that drone. I think we need. We've got 9.
We don't hear enough about the Avata.
We got 8 people in here. I'm sure we can come up with something.
I'm surprised we made it 34 minutes without mentioning it yet.
What, the Avata?
Mentioning what?
The Avata.
Well, every time you take a bottle, Bill, you have to drink.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good an Avata drinking game.
Oh boy!
Every time someone says that word, Avata.
Oh boy! Bill, what's on the menu tonight?
Avata. What's on my?
Oh, the Avatar.
This is my peanut butter whiskey as usual.
Oh.
I got the expensive stuff, and then I bought this Simply Spiked signature lemonade, just to slow it down a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta do that. And it comes in different flavors: Simply Spiked, Simply Lemonade, blueberry. Delicious.
You
Really
missed the
good stuff.
Nevada, Bill.
Oh, so you said Nevada? I'm sorry. I apologize. Here you go.
It could be Avatar.
You gotta drink,
Yeah.
you gotta drink
Apple.
twice for that because that's so rare.
Anyway, yes, I think we, because here's what happened. I think we should talk about, I feel really bad for the Mini 3 because it was the talk of the town, toast of the town. Who brings it up anymore? Does anybody bring it up anymore?
I'll drink to that.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Mini 3.
You'll drink to anything.
We loved you so much.
Well, I'll have a 0 sugar Coke, okay?
There you go.
And I'm falling way behind because I flew my Mini 2. Remember, people have talked about Mini 2s forever. Oh, what a great sub 250 drone. It was great. Now it's like, oh, that old technology. It's only been out how long? I mean, that old technology. They need to keep up with
Yeah.
Hey, I could have
That's like rotary phone.
Oh, it's terrible.
You know how close I was to coming out of Best Buy with a Nevada today?
Oh.
Oh, how close were you?
Well,
You were
if they
gonna
had
do it
had
when-
one in stock while I was there, I would have left with it.
Yeah, just
That's
pull
how
the
close.
trigger.
They didn't have any there. They had the Mini 3, but I'm really not interested in the Mini 3.
Ooh. Harsh.
It's kind of tempting, you know what I mean? But I'm not even good at the POS yet, so I'm not ready to do that.
I love my POS. Love it.
You do good work with
Trying
it.
to work out what's going to be next.
You take great video with it, and everybody makes it. I keep hearing about how terrible the video is with the POS. I don't get it. I don't see it. I think the video looks just fine. I mean, it's a 1/2.3 sensor.
Look who's got a Nevada.
And a potato.
Next, I reckon.
And a potato.
So is that the giveaway?
That's the giveaway.
Sure. why not?
Hey,
I actually ordered a second one. You always got to have a backup.
Oh my god.
All right, it's hashtag Ivana tonight.
Hashtag extra one.
Art agreed to pay the bill.
Art's got a new job, so he's got the scratch now.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Arthur, you got another job?
Yep.
What are you doing?
I work at a.
He has no idea.
He makes O-rings for the Challenger.
Yeah, there you go. We make fixtures for pipe, and I make the gasket that go in between the section.
Oh, okay.
So there's no ring guy.
So I try not to get crazy glue all over my hands, putting that little silicone ring on there.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
This,
Boy,
this
that's
is a
fun.
job or this is your new channel?
Both.
Well, congratulations. I'm happy for you.
Awesome.
Like a rubber C-ring channel.
Yep.
Oh, Jim was the only one that understood that. Figures, pig. Anyway, that's great, Artie. I'm glad. And are you liking it so far? Honestly,
Yeah, I like it so far. It's nice and close to home. It's only 10, 15 minutes away from home. And it pays good, too.
So you can come home at recess?
Yeah, I could. Oh, and the other good thing about it is I could set my own time. I could come in and I could go 5 to 1:30, 6 to 2:30, which is what I did in my old job, so that's nice. Or I could come 7. I could even do 4:10s and have Fridays off. So that's the neat thing about this company.
they let you. It's not what, as long as you meet certain quotas.
Right, as long as you get your 40 hours in.
Oh, 40 hours. But what about productivity quotas?
Yeah, that I imagine that's it too. Well, I'm new, so
Very cool.
Yeah.
And are they nice there? I mean, you feel comfortable there. Good for you, Artie. I'm glad for you. I am.
I had to order some steel-toed shoes.
Oh, fun.
Just what you need another specification.
Yeah.
Still, what they're afraid you're going to drop a rubber.
Well, because they've
You're going to
got
drop a rubber
heavy
gasket on your
stuff.
foot.
Yeah. Possibly. Yeah, because it is a factory, and you gotta have safety equipment, safety glasses, and
You've got to have safety equipment
so
on safety equipment.
Walmart doesn't have them in my size, so I had to go on Amazon and order them, and they were $50 per pair, and they were supposed to show up today, but got a notice from UPS saying, "Ooh, there's going to be a delay. It'll show up tomorrow."
Yeah, that always
Yeah,
happens.
one day is not so bad. Yeah, I hear that a lot from people, but I my Amazon stuff always it shows up sometimes, actually half the time before it's supposed to show up.
Yes.
But what's helpful is we've got a distributor, whatever. We have a
Holy Avada.
Amazon distribution
You
center.
really are Italian. You're using your hands.
My mother's Italian.
Yeah, you've always got to use your hands when you speak.
Doesn't
If I
hurt.
had a wider camera, you'd see me doing this.
Some people have to swear all the time when they to get their point across. We don't need to swear. We just use our hands.
Yeah,
all.
you don't need
There
it.
you
Just
go.
really, put your hands out here and do.
And he's holding them out there all right. That's good.
Put his hands out and froze.
Good timing.
He just blocked. He just blocked the Wi-Fi off. Just
He whacked his modem off the desk.
Yeah. Hey, Dominic's flying. I'm an
That's
airplane.
you know, Trevor, you look like his cousin.
No, definitely not related. Definitely not related. He comes from that state that they call Victoria. That's got a premier that's so dopey. Well, we actually called him Dopey Dan, the virus man, during COVID, because he needed when they had a inquiry into why an outbreak occurred. He had to have the inquiry tell him if he knew that he got told something.
Where are you in Australia in relation to Dominic?
Right, I'm in South Australia. We're right next door.
I must have knocked something.
Next door, 8 hours away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's next
like
door.
Like that,
Yeah.
like you're next door, just like that, like I just did with the channel.
Way
Are you
down.
near
Poppy and Dominic.
Port Augusta? Adelaide?
Yeah, well, Port Augusta's 4 hours from here. Then you got another 3.5 to Adelaide, and then Victoria's just on 9 hours by road.
Oh.
So
Close.
Yeah, you go. I go northwest to get to Adelaide, and then Port Augusta's a little bit north. I seem to remember.
yeah,
We're ignoring the
South
chats.
Australia's a big state.
We need to talk to the chats. They're saying funny stuff. There's comedy gold going on in the chats over here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's always
like-
comedy gold in
For
there.
example, I could see Maddie singing this song. I believe I can fly. Come on, Maddie, do it.
And Dominic spreaded his wings and flew away.
Yeah, I must have bumped something when I was.
I
when
knew
I
it.
was using my hands.
I told you, Jim.
Fucking cool. There you go. And the one time the guy talks, he gets booted. No, Dominic's been talking
No,
quite
it
a
was
bit
my
lately.
mistake.
Yeah.
It was my mistake there. I must have bumped something on my. Cause I tethered my phone to the laptop, and I must have bumped the phone, and it pushed some sort of connection out. I don't know.
Spilled the
Technology
coffee
then.
and crumpets. Avada.
Dominic, sometime you got to introduce us to these people in this deli or restaurant or. I mean, you're there so much. I mean, because I worked in restaurants for almost 2 decades, and you know when you get people that are there every single day talking to themselves in a corner booth, you get to know who they are.
Yeah.
And so I'm sure these guys know who you are.
It's a food court, really. So it's a body corporate that has the food
Wait, you
court.
still have a
rights.
food court around there? We don't have them anymore. The fucking malls are all closing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, Brian, come on the panel and show us how it's done.
Brian.
Yeah, we need some really low brow moments.
Here, I'll put the link right. I'll put the link out again. Here, B-Mac Ariels. Come on, Brian. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, Brian. Come on, Brian.
Yeah.
Because he's a funny guy.
Yeah.
Anyway, so Alexis, how did your flying go today? Tell us a little about you were flying with some people from the Navy. I'm sorry, I'm jumping around here, but why not? You something about the Navy.
Well, I wasn't actually flying with the Navy, but a lot of Navy traffic. Excuse me, my voice is still messed up. Yeah,
So you're saying you spent some time with seamen today. Okay. What? That's a Navy guy. I apologize, but you were. That sounds very, very cool. I respect the Navy very much, very much.
Look at your phone.
My
Bill.
Oh, you sent me content to my phone. To my phone. I'm on my PC, but okay, let's see. Let's see if I can bring it up. Because Windows 11 allows me to access it.
Wait, I would think twice about that if that's BMAC sending it to you. He just said he's naked and compromised. I would not open the phone.
No, it came from Alexis.
Oh, and here's some comedy gold. The last one I'm sending you is comedy gold.
Oh, it's not letting me. Oh, there it is. Cool. This is funny stuff. I got to show this. That's pretty cute. I like the. Hold on. There you go. This is
someone will get offended somewhere.
I'm already offended.
Oh, that's funny.
That's actually cute. That's very cute.
I'd say the one thing I can add to that is when they actually put Philip.
What's up, Night Train?
Sorry, when they actually put Charles, I meant to say, on the $5 note, they're going to have to make it just a little wider to fit his ears on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'll offend someone with that.
No.
Oh, we've only
That's your That's your bonanza right there.
We've only got 5 in Canada.
Yeah, each is too high for us, man. That'd be expensive.
Artist formerly known as Prince, my brother sent that to me from Detroit.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. So, Dominic, are you tired of hearing all the Queen music the last couple of days?
Well, I did watch a bit of a stream from, can't remember who it was, but the Guardian or Sky News in the UK. And when I was watching it, they had the procession to Scotland with the car in the hearse, and I could swear that most of the aerial shots looked more like a drone than it did a helicopter. Just seemed to be too nimble and too agile to be a helicopter. I don't know if anybody was watching.
Night Train. Yeah, that's funny you say that too, by the way, about a helicopter, because I can't even think of his name right now. He actually, they hired a helicopter to take them and get some shots. Why can't I think of his name right now?
Bob? Phil?
Bob.
No.
Joe?
Jim?
Pete?
That isn't going to happen.
Sooner or later we'll get some.
I'll figure it out.
Al? Figure?
Quasimodo? Maybe that'll ring a bell.
Go back.
I could show this.
I was actually going to make a comment.
Oh, Chuck.
I was actually going to make a comment because, after the Queen died, does that mean that Elton John's the oldest Queen in England now?
Oh!
I won't say that, no.
That's a good one, actually.
So,
because he's always been the Queen of England, so now he's the next one, yeah.
That was the Australian delay from there to here. Sorry about that.
If I've offended anybody, then I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
You don't know these days. People do get offended by everything.
Well, I can't see
So
the difference
Charles
anyway.
finally got a job at the age of 72.
I saw one today. It showed a picture of Betty White and a picture of the Queen, and it said USA 99. And then,
Oh no,
UK
that
96.
is so
you saw
bad.
that, right?
Oh no,
That's horrible.
No, I didn't, but it is horrible.
I've never offended anybody in my life.
And on that bombshell, a couple of good lowbrow moments there. Anybody else we can offend?
It looks like Alexis and Bill are having a private conversation on their phones.
She sent me some video.
I'll check out. Oh wow!
Damn.
Jim's jealous.
I'm trying to figure out a way to share with y'all.
Yep. Missed out on that one again.
Hey, Trevor, how long did that shipping take to get to you, by the way?
Just a little over 2 weeks.
Not too bad.
Which it turned up in Melbourne and took another 6.5 days to get to me. So it's mainly due to the fact of where I am in the state. Things seem to take a little bit longer to move across this way. It's not uncommon for me to actually get a letter that was actually sent 14 days ago from New South Wales. So it's our postal service well and truly put the snail back in mail.
Exactly.
So I should be sending my Christmas cards to you right about now.
Kilometres outside the CBD, and it takes so long to get there.
So the video was, I couldn't get it to shoot through the windshield, so I stuck my iPhone out the window. That still didn't come through very clear, did it?
No, it's very compressed.
Yeah.
320p and very compressed. But you guys will notice that those are Navy attack helicopters, it looks like to me.
Now,
where do we get one of those?
This is just me speculating.
That's you what?
This is, well, let me see if they still are on here. Hold on.
I thought a cucumber hit your window.
Okay.
So you were trying to take off with your plane and they sent in the Navy to stop you.
Yeah.
Get it. I get it. I understand.
Those would take you out for sure. Well,
I totally understand.
Anyway, this is, they've already taken them down. But tomorrow they'll have them back up. But there's on the navigational software that we use, it shows TFRs, and restricted airspace and all that kind of stuff. And anybody that's gone through Part 107 understands a little of that. But there's something going on militarily. There's a lot of activity. We're a Navy town, but man, it's going nuts. We've got attack helicopters coming in and they're training like nuts. So something's going on. But the video that Bill was trying to show.
The video that Bill did show.
Well,
it
wasn't very clear. So this is the clear view.
That's what you sent me.
I know, but yours looked all grainy.
I know, because you sent me this tiny little file through Messenger.
No, I sent you the real file. You just got a crap phone.
No, honey. When you send it through messages, all right. Wow, that was really condescending and mansplaining. But when you send it through phone messages, it reduces the size of the file automatically, and that's all I got. I didn't get
So Android or Apple?
Android. Doesn't matter. When you send it, huh? It doesn't matter. Send it to me in some other form, in some other method, and so I can have the full size file. Because I always sent this little tiny 3DG file, which is compressed and crap.
If you had an iPhone, it wouldn't do that.
It would still do the same thing. Because you sent it through text message.
Yeah, I send text messages all the time.
That's what I'm trying.
Oh, and you know what? If I look at it on my phone, it looks fine. But when you stretch it out to a screen, it looks like crap because it's shrunk down.
Okay.
Shrunk.
Did somebody say Avada?
Yeah.
Or is
that
it
would never happen on the Avata.
Avatar?
Avatar.
Avada. Avatar. Avada.
Avata.
Yeah.
Yeah. If we say it, I reckon if we say it long enough, maybe we'll get one.
I can't download it. It was sent as a text message. I would love to. I downloaded it as a file onto the phone and then sent it from the phone to my PC. But that's all I have.
Yes. What?
People are blaming me, Alexa. Mm. 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 Mm.
Oh no, I didn't what? Sparkly, I didn't what? I didn't say Avada. Oh.
No, we need to say it louder.
Jim's just trying to get drunk tonight. How many you got in the cooler, Jim?
I got. Oh. 5 left.
Wow.
Oh, okay. You can get
That's
hammered.
There you go.
Yeah.
How cool is the bathroom, though? That's the other worry.
Oh, he doesn't have, he's got Depends. He does.
Yeah.
The thing is, when I
Then his mom will come down. Bedpan.
Just put it underneath my desk here. You'll never know.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's what the hose is for. Hose of the funnel.
There you go.
Wouldn't be the first time I've done that in a bar.
That's what they all say.
What are you looking at, Bill?
I don't know. I heard something about bedpans in a bar. I don't know what's going on. I've lost track.
Yeah. Probably safer that way.
Yeah. So what kind of helicopters were they, Alexa?
I think those are Blackhawks.
That'd be pretty awesome to see firsthand.
Yeah.
Not chasing you per se. Oh, Avada. I got to drink again.
I think it's backwards. I think it's Atava. Atava.
Everybody drink. There you go. Paul, why are you messaging me? We're just talk to me, man. Talk to me. We're friends. Yes, of course you can share that video. Please do.
Finally gets off camera. I'm nowhere close to as much as you are.
Paul, go ahead and share it, and I'll show it. Oh, this is something that Paul has created that I think is poignant and important.
Uh-oh.
And this is everybody knows Captain Ray Kelly.
Yep.
Paul, go ahead. Tell the story, please.
Yeah, so when Ray Kelly was young and joining the detectives, he got into narcotics to a friend of his, Dustin Wustenhoff. And he was murdered.
As a police officer, not taking narcotics. Let's be clear.
He worked in the narcotics department, and his friend was murdered, blown up by a bomb in his car outside his house. And they've never arrested a suspect, but they have one.
This is actually about Ray Kelly's part.
Dennis left his home, and upon entering his undercover police vehicle, a bomb that was hidden in his seat exploded. Dennis passed away at the hospital a short time later due to his injuries. It has been 32 years since Dennis was murdered. There is a suspect in the case, but no arrest has been made. Dennis and the Wustenhoff family need the public's help so they can get the justice they deserve. If you have any information, please contact Crime Stoppers at 800-220-TIPS. There is currently a $65,000 reward for information leading to the arrest and conviction of the person responsible for the murder of Dennis Wustenhoff.
Wow. Good job.
Yes, I made that to help Ray out.
How the hell do I get rid of this?
Yeah, you press on the, there.
There we go.
There we go.
That was very professionally done, and let's all hope and pray.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been
After all
30
these years,
they need
it's
some
under
closure.
someone's conscience. We'll make them speak out.
That's terrible.
Yep.
Unfortunately, it happens, but when did they pick up the suspect? Do you know?
I'm sorry, what did you say, Alexis?
The suspect, they said they had, is he in custody or he or
No,
she? Or?
the suspect happens to be a police officer in another county.
Oh wow!
And well, I didn't want to really bring out the family's business. So if you're interested, you can look for Dennis Wustenhoff on Google, and you can find out the information about it, because there's a little bit of inter-family drama, I would say, in between there, and I don't want to really. I just wanted to bring attention that he was murdered, 32 years ago, and there's no closure. That's the important part.
Right.
Sounds like a movie in the making.
They actually had. I found out tonight that they did a video. Dr. Phil did a video on it.
Wow. Well, I hope it gets resolved.
You did a great job with that, and we can only hope.
Yep.
We can only hope. Perhaps we can get these guys on the. Oh, look at that video! Look how much nicer that looks.
Yay!
So to explain, it wouldn't go through the windscreen very good. So I stuck the camera outside the window. You can see one there on the right-hand side that's landing. Those two just came in.
Oh, I didn't even notice that one was flying.
Yeah, there's two of them.
Wow.
So yeah, there's something going on.
Look, you see this one over here is landing.
Yeah, they're doing a lot of military training, like all around South Texas, actually all the way to West Texas, some in East Texas. There's flight restrictions, like usually starts around 9,000 feet.
Mm-hmm.
But here's something else that's interesting. Well, it goes from 8,000 to 9,000 feet to flight level 180, which is 18,000 feet.
Mm-hmm.
And this is something else that's interesting. All right, so I'm going to pop this up. This is for flight. Do you see all these little things on here that looks like circles and dashes? And
Yep.
Does anybody know what that is?
Those
restrictions
are
of flight in airspace.
Airspace restrictions.
Well, kind of, sort of. See how many there are, though? I mean, they're like everywhere.
That's a lot.
Yep.
Well, anyway, what those are, being this is a kind of a drone show, right?
Yeah.
So if you touch one, let me just go boop and touch one.
Yep.
It says unmanned aircraft scheduled.
It's a remote ID.
You can read that?
Yeah.
I'll just read it. It says unmanned aircraft scheduled, and it goes from surface to 400 feet. And this is military, though. And then they've got another one surface to 100 feet, and another one surface to 100 feet. And I saw one that went through 1,000 feet. There it is. I don't know if you can read that, but it says surface to 1,000 feet. Oh, this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I won't.
It's a NOTAM, so that's notice to airmen. So
Yep,
they're doing a lot of military drone.
Definitely crop circles.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, this is a drone show?
Yeah, they're everywhere.
No, not really.
And honestly, I haven't seen those on a sectional until just recently. You know, when we lived in our former house, we were in the down. Well, actually, the final approach path of Corpus Christi Naval Air Station. We used to see those Predator drones come in once in a while. They have a very distinct sound.
Oh yeah, those are so cool looking too. I like them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot. Dustin was in the military because he was able to identify them right away. What did you do in the military, Dustin? That you do that? The actual types of Apaches they were? Because there's Brian just showing off. Yep, Apaches. Okay, Brian, come on in here so we can abuse you in person.
Well, Bill, I gotta take off.
School
get ready for bed.
Yep, it's a school night. You gotta go to work
School
tomorrow.
night, yep. Mhm.
You get the official red card.
Oh,
You're out of here.
Yep.
Dominic likes
It's
to
a
wear
red
his winter coat. Here I'm wearing my pajamas. So, good night, everybody.
It's starting to warm up here, so
Now that Art is leaving, we'll start the giveaways.
Ah, there
All
you
right.
go. It's about time.
You know he's still working with 4 or 5 of his alts.
That's
Because we're giving away a pair of work boots.
Yeah. Ooh, good. Size 4.5. Thank you. Okay. See, catch you guys next time. You have a great evening. Good night.
Good night.
Bye-bye.
Did he say size 4.5 shoe? He needs,
Yes.
he
I think those are for his sister.
needs a steel toe 4.5. Good luck with that. You gotta go to a Chinese factory for that. You know. Get the joke.
Amazon's not far off.
Children, never mind.
Oh,
Anyway, I know it's terrible. Alexis, would you like to give something away tonight?
Nah.
Okay, girl. Take a week off.
Yeah. No, watch everybody go bloop bloop bloop. Everybody drops off.
Yeah. Okay. See ya.
You know, that's a little hurtful. I mean, I like to think they come in because they like us, not because you're giving stuff away.
Wow, Alexis, those Avadas look really small.
Yeah, these are like you just have to add water.
My Avada's empty.
Water.
Did you see that? What was that?
No, I just figured you ran them over. What do you got there? There were videos, clearly.
Flow states.
Flow state. Anybody want a flow? Who wants a flow state?
These just came in.
Yeah,
from
thank
Rotor
you,
Riot.
Andrew. Wait. Yeah, that's what I want to see. You know, you just said, "Oh, that we're not going to give something away. Everybody's going to leave."
Yeah.
You see, we all like Bill.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Yeah. So anyway, you're right.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
we've been
Yeah.
doing this all wrong.
Oh, have we?
Yeah, I've been to talk to you, Bill, but I didn't have time. I was flying. We've been doing this all wrong. Okay, so Maddie wants to prop off my Bonanza. Maybe when I get it changed out, Maddie, I'll consider that. Yeah.
Charles.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
how much is a prop cost for a Bonanza?
never bought one. I don't know. I bought one, but it came with
I'm
a
sure
plan.
it's more than a couple $2-3.
Oh yeah,
That's
yeah. Usually you can send them out and get them worked and balanced, unless they're really, like chewed up. If you get a prop strike and they're bent or something. Okay, so we've been doing this kind of like all wrong because we're still at
309.
Well, no, we got 310. I'm showing
Oh,
310.
2 today.
Okay, yeah. So, in order to do a giveaway, I think we need to have at least how many you fill in the bill. You fill in the blank, Bill. How many do you want to gain each week? Because the idea is to build your channel, not just to give stuff away. I mean, both, but
See, here's my thinking with all that, and not that I don't appreciate your efforts, because I really, really do, is that my channel will grow organically just by people that come every day. There's people that have 1,000, 900, 600, and they'll get 30, 40, maybe 50 once in a while people in their stream. We get that with my paltry 310. So we actually have active participants who come every week just for the good time. So to think that they're only going to subscribe to the channel for the giveaways,
oh no.
and then when the giveaways stop, as you said, oh, no giveaways tonight, and they're all going to leave.
Yeah,
that was a joke.
I mean, that's
that's
not sustainable.
No, that's a joke. I think if okay, look, if everybody brings a buddy, right? Spread the
I've been
word.
to swingers parties before. I know all about these.
Oh, it's like, you know how it is. Like, you want to grow your church, let's say. You go door knocking and you bring your neighbor. So go door knocking and get your non-drone friends. Say, well, we talk about all kinds of stuff. And of course, Jim's here, so it's the life of the party.
Nothing but atheists here.
I think we need to tell a few more jokes then.
Yeah.
He said like 27 words so far.
This is where Dominic and Trevor come in because, see, it's Sunday night, so everybody in America is asleep. So the only one with their friends awake are Dominic and Trevor. So if we don't get the viewers, it's their fault.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. We're separated
we've
by
got
half an hour.
Yeah, but we've got the problem that it's in the middle of our working day here. It's a Monday for us. So I don't know if Dominic works, but myself, I actually do night shift, so I get the day off. So 9 times out of 10, I get the day off. So therefore, there's no problems there. But most people don't have the luxury of watching the stream from work. So it makes it.
I think here's what I think. I think I need a better time and day for my channel. I mean, other people have tried it and they didn't have good results. But let's face it, 10 o'clock at night on Sunday when most people go to work Monday morning, that's a tough nut to crack.
We just need a lot of the retirees.
I think considering when and where when and what time and what day I have to stream, I think we do pretty good. But I've just been enjoying the people that come on my channel.
Yeah,
they're all silly, and I have a good time.
How many views? How many views?
And by the way, I have to make a quick announcement. I was not going to stream the next 2 weeks because of work. We worked it out, and we will be streaming the next 2 weeks.
Hey. Good to hear.
And I want to do something else. I think I might start streaming at 9 o'clock instead of 10.
Okay.
I would go earlier, except I don't want to step on. Paul's already doing what? You doing 7 o'clock on Sundays, Paul?
8 o'clock. 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock. So you're off by 9?
Yeah.
Well, for me, though, it is 9 o'clock when you start.
Well, it'd be 8 o'clock for you.
Yeah, it's 8 o'clock Eastern.
I think it would help a little, if I was on a little earlier.
Probably.
Yeah, we get Art for that extra hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. And his 5 other accounts.
Yeah.
Well, he's been having me come into his 3 conservative gimps thing at 7.
So whoever hasn't hit the like button, hit the like button, by the way.
So I stream an awful lot.
Plus, you're
Sunday.
streaming your live stream today, Bill. Your live flight.
I did that today only because Laura didn't stream. I'm normally like 2 or 3 hours on her channel. Little Laura Llama doing the Jackbox trivia. And then after that, I go on Arts Channel for an hour or an hour and a half, and then today I was on Paul's only, but that's brand new. But it could have been somebody else's, like Maddie's. Sometimes I'm in there, and then
There's a
I
lot of
come on
streams
this
today.
one. So I probably, and then by the way, I didn't even talk about the fact that I very often get on Johnny's channel Sunday morning with Drones and Coffee. So I probably stream like 10 hours, 10, 11 hours on Sunday. And I think it actually damages, because I just run out of gas for my own stream,
Yep.
But that's why I'm so appreciative of all you guys that come in here and bring what
Well, we
bring
just
what
love you, Bill. That's all there is to it.
fucking anyway, I do.
Is there a way of streaming inside of a stream? Can you be on someone else's channel and do your own stream at the same time if you had two cameras? Because that'd be very interesting.
You could do that,
Streaming
yeah.
inside of a
Yeah, I think
stream.
you can. Yeah.
There you go, Bill. Look at your phone now. Share that.
Nice. It's going to be low budget, but okay. There we go. Let's see.
Budget.
Low budget.
There's no low budget about that, pal.
Oh, it looks pretty good. No, I mean the quality. No, it's a video. So, I mean, it's a picture, not a video, so it'll look good. It looks fine.
Yeah.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Bam.
You got a
Oh
lot
wait, there it is.
Now, this is all the stuff that was going out to all of you who won for the last 2 weeks. I loaded up that bag in the lower right-hand corner from Aircraft Spruce. It was packed full. And I made Post-it notes to keep everything straight. And I almost screwed up. Well, actually, I did. The Harley Quinn t-shirt, the red and white t-shirt that's laying there, I almost sent that to the wrong person. And they had to void the ticket out because I was trying to keep everything straight with Post-it notes. Well, Post-it notes don't stick very well to material. So
that one was going to Tammy, wasn't it?
No, Tammy was getting the removed before flight.
I believe it was my wife that won the shirt.
The red.
Oh, okay.
Wasn't it Ashley?
Yeah, that's my wife.
Yeah. So whose wife is that?
My wife.
Oh, wow, Paul, that's your wife?
Yeah.
That's cool. I didn't know that. So anyway, yeah. So at the last moment, I was like, oh, wait a minute. They already had the label. They already had the T-shirt in the bag going to somebody else. I forget who it was. And I don't want to make, and if I remembered, I probably wouldn't say anyway, because I don't want to make somebody feel bad. Like, darn, I almost got a free T-shirt. But anyway, they had to tear the bag open, void the ticket. It was a big mess. I don't know. Maybe they still charge me for this, but it doesn't matter. My point was just getting everything straight. So that took me 1 hour to get everything shipped out for 2 weeks. And it cost over $150 to do so. And I know Bill, because I went to the UPS store, but it's convenient. And I'm not complaining about the money. It's my pleasure. But it was like they do such a neat job of getting everything. I don't have to buy boxes. I don't have to put packing material in it. I don't have to do the taping. Wow. I don't have to do address labels. I don't have to do nothing. I just tell them, okay, this goes here, this goes there, blah, blah, blah. Give them my American Express, and it's all done. And my dogs were very well behaved. It was 90-something degrees. I left them in the truck with the air conditioning on, and they were jamming to Sirius XM. And they were happy. Happy go to make sure that the truck was still running, because it's a brand new truck. But yeah.
Night Train wants to know, is that his on the bottom right? His power supply thing that he won that I gifted him.
The which one?
The black and white one on the bottom right of the picture.
He won the power supply thingy.
Yeah, that's the power supply.
A happy dog.
Awesome.
Yep, that's the power supply, and you can see the big yellow box. That's the Risk Plants vs. Zombies.
Yeah, it's a huge box.
Yeah, and then there was another. Let's see. I'll have to look at my own photo here and zoom in.
I see good old crazy Dave.
The other big box behind that brown box. That brown box with the video and the red T-shirt. That's Tammy Jeans.
Oh yeah, the Batman and Robin.
And then the one behind that is the Batman, the Aardman.
Yeah, that thing's hilarious.
And that, I think the Aardman and the Flow State went to the same person, whoever that was.
Right.
So, yeah. So anyway, everything is on its way, y'all. I'm sorry if I got sick for that week and I wasn't able to send out things 2 weeks ago. And this all went out. Let me see what day this was. I think this was on.
We're glad to hear you feeling better.
Yeah, thanks. I'm still got a little tickle in my throat, but yeah, I'm feeling better.
Oh, Jim.
Yeah, well, grade 6. What do you expect?
This I shipped everything out on Friday.
YouTube keeps undoing. What does that mean, Two Simons?
I think it's undoing subs.
That's what people say.
Yeah, I know.
It's crypto made a
I
cat
keep
channel.
saying that. I'll sub and then sometimes I'll lose it.
Really? That's never happened to me. Because
Okay.
I watch people. I subscribe.
Yeah, I do watch people. I watched 3.
Yeah,
blah,
Dominic
blah,
does.
blah.
No. Dominic does. I'm telling you.
Yeah,
Absolutely does.
It is true.
yeah. You just got to be careful. Just got to be careful using the word sub and subscribe.
Subscribe to
You have
300
come up
people.
with a different term like connected or because I was watching the drone therapy last week, and Bill deliberately. That's Bill Thomas deliberately watched 3 minutes of each
Coast to coast
stream,
drones.
hit subscribe, and hit the bell to all, and they just kept dropping back.
And he did this on a live stream.
Subscribe, and then it would drop back after 24 hours. I've been going up and down, up and down, up and down.
And he did it live on a live stream.
Yes.
No, it's Fly Zone still did that.
I've sat there and watched 3, 4, even a whole clip with some of them at 20 minutes, and it still unsubscribes me.
Yeah.
It seems to be the word subscribe. If you say, "Oh, thanks for the sub," here we go. It seems to be a word that is censored somehow
in their bot,
because you keep losing them. If you say the word subscribe or thanks for the sub or yada yada
Let's
yada.
get connected and it stays. Let's get connected doesn't ever get removed for me.
But they'll come up with a new way of they'll come up with a new way of hitting you. They'll work out subscribe, then they'll work out, everybody's saying, "Oh, let's get connected or stay connected." That'll be the next word because YouTube just want to give us that. Sorry for the rant there.
Oh, go on. That's the most you've spoken in 3 months.
And I always like to say hello to people in the chat because it seems as though Max has just joined us.
Hi, Max.
What's up, Max? There.
Hi, Max.
Indy Kurt.
So Tammy Jean won the coffee mug tonight.
Yay.
Yep.
Awesome.
She wins everything.
Breaking it in.
It's rigged.
Yes.
Speaking of coffee mugs.
Time for your Avada?
Yeah.
Jeez, Jim.
Thanks, Mike.
Jim's going to be the first one to pass it in his chair.
Oh, it takes a
We're
lot
not
more.
that lucky, Trevor.
Did you have a dinner tonight, Jim? Or is that your dinner?
Oh, no. Does it look like I've ever missed a meal?
You're not that big.
Tell my waistline that.
Hey, Steve.
Here's a good question for you, US people. The Part 107, does that have a weight category, a weight limit on it? For people that have got their Part 107, do they have a weight limit at all?
A weight scale, yeah.
So in other words, once you get your Part 107, you can use any weighted drone, or
All
are
right,
you
so
limited to say?
in the United States, if you're flying recreationally, if your drone is under 250 grams, you don't have to register it. But after 250 grams, you do. But if you're using a drone, even if it's under 250 grams for business, then you still have to register it.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, what I'm getting at is here in Australia, we've actually our licensing, which I've just gone through, we've got different segments of license.
Yeah.
So I've got up to 7 kilos now on mine, and I'm going to the next step shortly. They're just arranging the training for that.
Interesting.
But over in the UK, I've noticed that they've got a 4 kilogram limit. So I was just wondering whether you guys have, in the US have got something similar. Do you actually have a limit as to what size drone you can fly under your Part 107?
I don't know. I mean, so you're saying, is there a weight limit to the drone size that you can fly with your 107?
That's right.
I
Put it this way.
Yeah, 55 pounds, which is what, 25 kilos?
Yeah, 25
I know
kilos
that-
is ours for Canada.
Yeah,
It's
yeah, 25.
250
I know
grams to 250
you've got to stay under 25 here.
Yeah.
Because
Not the same
if
from
you want
Gaza.
anything bigger than that, you're going to have to fork out some of this.
Not even that.
I
it
think you
becomes a
can
different
go up
type
to
of lacing
150
as well here.
kilos.
So now, what happens
But-
if it's over 55 pounds? Do you have to get permission?
Another license.
So it's a different license altogether?
Yeah.
It sounds
You
like
can go up
theirs
to
is
100.
like a basic, and then that would be the advanced, would be the
Yeah,
the
yeah.
heavier
You can
drones.
go up to 150 kilos.
There's more
See,
advanced.
here in Australia, if I want to move to the next stage, I've actually got to do 10 hours of flying in the next weight category.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
That makes sense.
And so therefore, and then I go ahead and I actually get endorsed by an instructor to say, yes, he did it without killing anyone, so I'll give him the approval. And the young lady who's from Germany that's currently here in South Australia, that's the young lady.
Night on High. I'm a very big fan of hers.
Yes. She's actually going ahead and getting her 150 kilo endorsement.
Yeah, I saw
that. So that she can. And then she's going one stage further. She's because once they actually put her in the thing, she moved into another license type. She's actually going and setting a full commercial license. So so she'll be able to fly normal aircraft once she's actually finished all this.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a. It was one part that had got me is I couldn't find any reference to weight mentioned in the FAA side of things. Yet the UK are fairly well the same as us in regard to weight.
CASA has all the weights listed. You've got 2 kilo, 7 kilo, 25 kilo, 150 and 150 and above. And then a commercial pilot where you can actually fly commercial airliners, which is every step upward. Because you've got a commuter, and then from the commuter you've got commercial. And that's a hell of a lot of work to do to get there.
Oh yeah. It was an interesting one because, as I said, the FAA didn't have anything listed, and I know there's talk of a Part 108 coming, so it will be interesting to see whether the basic person who got their Part 107 is going to be able to go ahead and go down the path of getting a Part 108. they believe it's only going to be for those really grown up companies, the ones that are doing bridge inspections and railway inspections and stuff like that. They're going to be able to get it, and and there'll be a lot of regulatory ticking off and stuff like that to go through. But we will sit very quietly over here in Australia and wait and see what America does.
Yeah, because it'll filter down here.
And we'll see what actually how it works over there, and if it works, well, they'll probably adopt it here.
But at least we've got XJet in our part of the hemisphere, and he'll keep everybody honest.
You know, I don't know if he does good all the time. That's the point. Some of his some of the stuff that he's actually done in the past gets up the nose of the regulatory bodies, and if you get up their nose, sometimes they go they'll just we won't pass that rule that we're about to pass because we're not interested anymore. We're not going to make that guy happy.
He pushes a bit of buttons, that's for sure. Yeah.
So yeah, there's different ways you can actually go about it, and I think sometimes he actually takes the wrong way of going about it. The end of the day, we'll end up all in the same spot, but there's the easy way, which is actually going ahead and actually speaking to the people, say the CASAs and your local members and stuff like that. Remember, most of these rules and regulations come about because some twit's done something wrong, and a politician's seen it, and then gone running off, and they go off half cocked, and well,
put them in jail.
They're kind, and all it was some twit doing something minor, and it's a good point that I've actually found here in South Australia, at least, is we might go ahead and have the good news stories for searches and stuff like that.
Yeah,
we've got to do every time somebody does something wrong. We've got to do at least 5 good news stories before we're back in front again. Because it takes a lot of good news stories to get the bad news story out of people's minds, especially politicians. So we've got one politician here in South Australia who is a federal member, and he's very much anti-drones, and it was only because what he'd actually seen on the media. The media saying that these drones were flying up and they're going to crash into planes and things like that.
I know. Well, it's very annoying.
So, yeah, it is extremely annoying, and I'm sure that's exactly the same problem they've got over in the US.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that once the US actually gets their remote ID going, there's 2 hopes here. Number one, that the idiots don't go coming in and upsetting our people when they're flying. So people getting attacked for flying their drones and stuff like that. But I want to be able to see the regulation people, the FAAs, etc., be able to catch some of the bad people out, so they can get them out of the system, so that the people who are doing the right thing don't get harassed. So
I'm with Lake Pilot here. News stories are always questionable.
Yeah,
always.
But they need to find outrage.
Everybody's putting Bill to sleep.
It's all about confected outrage, clickbait that actually sells the story, sells newspapers, gets people to click on their stories. That seems to be the way. So
and it's not only the US that has the problem. We have it. The UK, they've got a group of YouTubers running around making they're making problems of everything, as to put it. I saw a video with this guy was actually arguing with the police officer who is supposed to be the drone police officer about the rules, and I thought the officer was very kind, trying to explain it and etc. And this guy wouldn't listen at all. It's not the way to go. Especially on the fact that over in the UK, their drone police are actually trained police officers that have been pulled in by their version of the CASA to be and actually trained in the trained in the rules and regulations and stuff like that, and they're going out and they see you do something wrong. They're not going. The first thing they try to do is educate you, and actually giving you a ticket or whatever is the last thing they want to do. But you get people like this that just want to make it a big YouTube event, which I think is wrong. But I'm sure we've all got them, regardless of the country. And if you want to talk remote ID, Japan's had it for 12 months. So I'd love to hear from somebody from Japan whether they've actually had the problem over there. The other place, China, you've actually got to put your mobile phone in to number in.
You're feeling
to use your drone.
very sleepy. Very sleepy.
Have we Uncle Bill, have we put you to sleep, have we?
Hey, we put
No,
you
not
to
at
sleep.
all. Not at all. Just reading something. I'm good. Everything's fine.
Read something under his eyelids.
Nevada.
Nevada.
I gotta get a new Nevada. Mine's
Nevada.
Nevada.
Anyway, I don't want to interrupt. He's on a roll.
Yeah.
Good content.
Okay, the RC Pro. Who in the group here has got the RC Pro, the one that came with the Mavic Pro?
That's old news.
Yeah.
No, who's
I don't
got
have
that?
Not me.
Well, there was an update. There was an update to the firmware just after the Avata came out, and it mentioned something about the goggles too, and they were the update was to give support to the goggles too. I'm just wondering what that support is. Does anyone know?
Are you talking about to figure out if they're making them compatible?
Yeah, well, my RC Pro had to have a firmware that showed that it needed a firmware update, and that was one of the things on the list was to make it compatible with the goggles too. Which up until that point, I hadn't seen any reason why you would actually need unless they've got a way of connecting them up.
What do you got there, Marcel? That looks like a box of cupcakes.
Yeah,
this is an order of TPU prints for a friend of mine in Edmonton and another friend. They're all customized, different 3D prints for GoPro and for different builds and battery straps and different little keychains from PBS. And I even did one of my logos. Here we go. I did one of my own logos. This is
so not cupcakes.
No cupcakes in here, bro.
The donuts?
This is a can holder.
Oh, that's a donut.
Oh, donuts.
Top of a can, so it makes it like airtight, so it's a cap for your can. That's kind of cool. All kinds of different 3D prints for different stuff. A little boat.
Okay.
But yeah, I just showed Nature, and he was asking what I was printing. Printed all kinds of stuff for this guy. He bought a roll of 3D printing material, so I've been printing every day to get rid of all the And it's gonna take a lot. So
Cool stuff. And you put it in a Dunkin' Donuts box. It's awesome.
Yeah.
it's actually a 3D printing box. It's a 3D printing box. It comes as a roll.
This is kidding.
I know you're kidding. You're always kidding.
I'm a kidder. You know me.
But you're also
the rumor is the goggles 2 will be compatible with the Mavic 3 and the Mini 3 Pro in December.
Yeah.
There you go.
He must have somebody inside DJI.
Are you sure you don't smoke weed, Bill? You always have the munchies. Are you sure you don't smoke weed? You always have the munchies.
Well, I mean, you know what I don't do all day? I don't eat. But although I did eat today. I did eat today.
So you were there.
Those are the goggles too, aren't they, Alexis? That doesn't mean, when I get off of here, I am going to eat. So just again.
Ah, yes.
My wife keeps that refrigerator full of delicious food. Very cool.
What drone would that be for, Alexis?
I'm sorry?
What drone would that be for?
What drone what?
That box you were holding.
What drone is it for?
What drone would that be for?
Oh, the Avata or the Avatar, however you want to say it.
Oh, you wanted the excuse.
Is that a joke?
No, he wanted the excuse. Every time somebody says Avata, we drink.
Oh, you get a drink every time I says that?
Yeah.
Oh, Avatar.
Yeah, those of us who've been paying attention to the channel would know that.
Avatar. What? Where did that come from?
We've been doing it all night.
Okay.
And I've clearly heard of Avata more than most people here.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know if anybody else had that problem that I had with my Avatar. Avata. The motion controller. Motion controller. Has anybody had any trouble with it? You know how you go like this, turn left and right, and it's not because I have a sore wrist. I was actually using my other wrist.
Well, usually, if I have trouble with a lotion controller, I shake the bottle a little bit, and then it does good.
Here comes the low brow. Here comes
you gotta calibrate it. You gotta calibrate it.
You do have to. Yeah. Wait. Do that again. Wait. Hold on a second. Hold on. That's it.
That's how she gets the cream out. Don't you know? Don't you know that's how you get the cream out?
You have control.
I had an issue with my motion control.
Come, butthead.
Okay,
You have beautiful control over your lotion.
Never mind what I was going to say. Let's skip right over that.
I had an issue with my motion controller.
Did you?
Yeah. Now I don't have the Avata, but I have the FPV. And when I first started messing around with the motion controller, it would just beep. It wouldn't stop beeping. And then it just went away. One day I hit the throttle, let it go, and it stopped beeping.
What are you doing?
The problem I had with it was it was only turning the drone one way. It wouldn't. I don't remember if it was left or right, but it wouldn't turn the opposite direction. So I took the drone up with the motion controller, and I tried it low altitude, and I thought, well, that's really weird. And I thought, well, let's see. Forward goes good, back goes good. You know, I could go up, I could go down, but I could only turn one direction. Boy, I tell you.
I have no idea.
Well, I'm just keeping up with the conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Up goes good, down goes good, forward goes good.
Holding it correctly.
Up, down, side to side.
Would y'all like to see some really cool pillows I had made for my Bonanza?
Oh,
sure. That is cool.
These are going in the back seat.
Not many
That's
would
the cool.
understand that, but you got to know the detail.
And they're double coated.
How many people do you get into the backseat of your Bonanza?
Nobody yet.
Mm.
Bill will be my first.
There's a goal right there. That is a goal.
No, it's going to be.
By WestJet? Yeah, can you book me a flight to Corpus Christi, please?
Yeah, can you book me a flight to Canada, please?
They'll like cross each other in the air.
Yeah, like two planes crossing in the night.
It's sitting on the ramp, Jim. Actually, it's probably
in the night.
Last week we were talking about telephones.
Oh yeah,
That's a telephone.
You want to know what it goes to?
To a receiver.
Darling.
Oh,
how
Ziggy.
cool! Look at that. That's nifty.
Nobody remembers Ziggy though.
Is that cool or what?
Alexis, you have some really cool stuff. Your house would be like a museum.
It's so fun. Well, you know, if you can't have fun in life, what's the point?
Yeah.
You should get one of those OM5s and like put your phone on it and like take us for a tour through your house.
Yeah, I need to get my house straightened up though, because a lot of the back stuff is still put in boxes. But if you all have, like I said, if you can't have fun in life, what's the point? So, but if you can't have fun in life where you're at, come on over. We'll have fun here. What I need to do, you're right, Paul. I need to do a video of our arcade room. That's hard to say.
You have an arcade room?
Oh yeah.
You hosting sleepovers?
What? Huh?
Are you hosting sleepovers? I'm bringing my wife.
Sure. Yeah. Come on. It's all 1980 type stuff. You know, most of it.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Pinball.
We have a Star Raiders. Star Raiders was a game from back in the Atari 800, 400 era. We have a what do they call it? Star Wars pinball machine.
Yeah, in the 80s and 90s, my aunt and uncle owned a roller skate rink, and they had an Asteroids arcade machine in there. I used to love playing Asteroids.
I've got two of them. They're the cocktail table type that you sit down across from each other.
Yep.
And then I've got one. I've got a Blastroids. I don't know if you remember that. It's the upright version, but it's like a color Asteroids. It came out after Asteroids.
Are you talking centipede? Not centipede, right?
No, it's called Blastroids.
Blastroids.
It's the color you can Google it. It's the color version of Asteroids.
Yeah, I remember that.
Blastroids. When I have too much garlic.
Galaxian, Galaga, Donkey Kong, Dig Dug, Phoenix.
I remember Dig Dug. Yeah.
I think Phoenix was 1979. I love
that
game.
Yeah, I remember playing that too.
And
I like all those games except Big Bug. You know, I want one of those tabletop ones. You know, with the glass top tables that they had in bars and like that. We used to have Pac-Man and Miss Pac-Man in those tabletop versions.
Yeah,
that's
from Arcade One Up, Bill.
What's that?
You can get those from a place called Arcade One Up.
I have to check it out.
Yeah, and the one is the number one. It's not ONE, it's Arcade One, the number one, up.com. I've got some of those machines in our room too. And then we have a pool table that is really nice. When I opened up the Avada, there you go, Jim.
Jim, you got a drink.
You can see the blue cloth on our pool table.
What do you got? 6 Avadas? Oh, I said Avada.
3.
Oh, fuck him, please.
2.
Yeah, it's a fun room. The problem is most of our friends don't live in town, so it's usually just Jeff and I playing, you know, in the arcade room. Or, you know, we might have a couple over once in a while, but anyway. We should do our first giveaway. It's getting late.
Oh, we have giveaways, you know. Okay.
And then we did the extra battery pack with a strip. The fly more.
Hey, Robbie, how you doing? Welcome in.
Afternoon.
And then an extra battery on top of that. So I've got 4 batteries altogether, and I did order a second Avada or Avatar.
A second one, I thought there were already 2 on that table.
No,
the third one.
Actually, what you saw was the box like this. It comes when you buy it together. The whatever it is, 1600.
No, I know what that looks like. I was talking about the picture that you showed had 2 of them.
Oh no, you saw probably 2 pictures of like that, and then you probably saw this and this
Yeah.
together. Because this box,
6 of them.
this box holds both of these things, like this, and then they slide that on.
I wouldn't know that because I haven't purchased a Nevada.
Avada.
The
Nevada?
picture that you showed is 2 individual
Hey, Robbie.
drones in two different boxes, and then one box has something else. It's like a,
But I did order a second one just for a backup.
Welcome into Robbie Gray, Travel Tech. He lives in a country very close to
China.
Yeah, because he lives in Taiwan, Thailand. Welcome in, and good to see you. I use your voice. Let's say hi to everybody.
Nevada.
Here. Hello.
Oh, okay, that's it. All right, that's all we get. All right, good to see
What's up,
you.
Robbie?
And Robbie, just so you know, anytime we say Avatar or Avada, whichever way you want to say it,
Oh my God, stop
Jim
it.
takes a drink.
Yeah.
And
Not just Jim.
I'm from the country,
We're
so
trying
I'm
to keep up with him, but
right.
there's no way. No, it's still called
I
fresh.
gotta go get more now.
I think I'm ready for a pee break.
Does that mean you have to go to the toilet that's out in the middle of nowhere?
What?
Hey, Bill, can I
Drinking
show
noise.
Knowing Jimmy's probably already
The
going
video
on
you
the
put
desk
out.
right now.
Canadians have indoor plumbing though.
No,
Pretty
not
sure.
the one
Wow.
that Jim had.
Bill, this might be a time for an Uncle Extra Medium video.
Yeah.
You know, it's been a while since we've done that. Well, I got an idea since you are you got the controls.
Yeah.
Pick one out for me, brother.
Show the one with the toilet.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
The one with the toilet.
You haven't seen this one?
I have seen
She
it.
says the one with the toilet.
Sounds
She's-
like an
she's-
episode of Friends.
It's Mr. Pottyhead.
Whoops.
Susan Lee, hello.
We're waiting for you.
I know I'm not as proficient at this as you are.
16 beers in.
for you.
Sorry.
Excuse you.
Okay, so Bill, what are you using for the sound effects? Do you have one of them boards? Those
No. I what I have is I'm using Voice Meter Banana, and which allows me to use because this is a USB microphone, which it's difficult to find if they even exist, or is it that will work well with a USB microphone. So I just go to what's called Voicey. You ever hear Voicey?
No.
Like Voicey.com, and it's got thousands of sound effects, and you create an account for free, and then you search, build up your sound effects, you call it whatever soundboard you want, and there's your list of sounds. And it's literally just a Chrome window sitting over here waiting for me to click on a button. I don't know how it sounds right now. Is it loud?
No, it's pretty good.
Does it sound good? Does that sound good?
Perfect. Yeah.
All right.
And
ready?
that's how I do it. That's how I do it. I'd like to do a soundboard someday with. I just bought this mic. I'm not going to bypass it now. This thing was expensive, so that's what I got.
You ready?
That's what I'm. I don't have Alexis money.
I think I like that better than having a physical.
By the way, I appreciate everything you do, Alexis. So I wasn't trying to downplay what you do for my channel. Love it.
Oh, that's
You're a doll, and I enjoy having you have fun with what you're doing with the giveaways. I was saying, people, you stop giving away prizes are going to stop showing up. I don't think so. They were all coming anyway. I think.
I already left. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I know you've been gone for a while.
Okay,
I'm trying
here
to
we
figure
go.
out the Voicey app. Go ahead. Give her.
Voicey, it's just a website.
Hmm.
There we go. That's my favorite background right there.
Voicey.network. Yeah, it's Voicey.network, people. If they want to find it.
Voicey.network. Yep. Works good. I take it they didn't pay you to stand there and do that.
How many horns did you get back at you?
Yeah.
The jizz.
Oh boy.
Okay.
No, you're not.
Gotta take a potty break. Oh, Jeebus. This should be short. Get it?
Good thing that's a really long tie.
It's like if Johnny Knoxville met what's Tom Green?
Or the John 3-3 guy at the football games.
Who's holding the camera?
My son.
Oh, Jim, you should have said it was a drone that did, the
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
Oh,
operating.
5. Uh-oh, it's paused and froze.
It froze. Oh, there we go.
Probably a good thing. Oh, perfect. His pants are back on. You can run freeze. Dee, dee, dee.
Hello.
Very cool.
Very cool.
So Jim, did you eat paint chips as a kid?
Did I what?
I said, Jim, did you eat paint chips as a kid?
No, he ate paint chips as an adult.
No, yeah, he's going to say he still does. Oh, what a good onion dip,
Hello.
I love onion.
Fine.
Does
How
anybody
about
else
you?
in here love onion dip? Because I love onion dip.
Too much scared of clowns.
Too much scared of clowns.
You're scared of clowns?
Too much.
Oh my.
I watched it. You know it movie?
Oh yeah, I know it.
I don't know how my night will spend after.
Would you like to see?
You're gonna have
Would you like to
nightmares
see
tonight,
it?
aren't ya?
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
Night night.
Night night. Oh, you killed me.
Yeah. Here comes all kinds of nightmares for that poor woman. How come you didn't show her? How come you didn't, ask if she wanted to see it?
Yeah, you should have followed around for a bit.
Yeah.
Oh,
Chew up
gosh.
the applause.
Oh, Jim.
I mean, after you took an it shit over there whatever. What?
An it shit.
Yeah, it shit.
Yeah.
Does it shit?
Yeah.
We know who it is.
Yikes.
I thought that toilet one might have been a little bit too racy to send to Ken, so I put it on my channel.
Yeah.
Yo, just need a new shower curtain. You
Big
need a shower
bag
after
of
that.
douchebag that I had ever met in my entire life.
Who played that? Who did that?
Well,
That is
you're
wrong.
introducing Voicey to somebody.
Yeah.
Anyway, Voicey, and just so you know, I picked this up from some other YouTuber on how to use Banana so that the sound comes over, and it's pretty cool. How to set up the settings. It seems to work okay, and you can actually copy someone else's voice, board, soundboard. They actually call it, it's like a virtual soundboard. So that's what I did. I started with hers, and I've added to it since then. And she didn't have that one.
How big of a list can you make? As big as you want?
Big as you want. But the problem is, they put a little graphic next to it, and they put information, and it plays good, but it's big. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of scrolling involved, and I can't. There's negatives. You can't sort them for example. Which if you could sort them, I could find the stuff a lot faster. You know, when I'm feeling patriotic, and
It's going to be America first, okay? America first.
if I want to play that, I gotta. Well, at least that one's at the bottom.
Alexis,
This
when are
is
you going
what-
to fly your drone?
I'm sorry?
When are you going to fly your drone?
Oh, the Avada? Yeah, I've already flown it. Get that bottle, Jim. There you go. Yeah, I've already flown it, but I haven't done it with a controller.
Now I have to go buy. I have to go get more booze now. Thank you.
But I have flown it with the motion controller.
I like the motion controller.
Well, my motion controller that came with it, and I don't know what's going on, but I got all the firmware updated. But it would only turn one way.
Left, it was a NASCAR Avada.
It wouldn't turn like the opposite. I mean, like you could go left, but you couldn't go right. Yeah, it was weird. So I didn't go for a very long flight, obviously, because it was like
Right.
I was just concerned that maybe it would just stop working altogether.
You may try to rebind it again.
Yeah,
Hey.
I don't really like the motion controller that much anyway. So
Yeah.
I think I'll just the controller that came with the DJI FPV. I'll just use that.
Yeah, that's what I use
Will
on
that
mine.
work? Will that be compatible?
Actually,
Yeah.
I played with the motion controller a little bit, and I like it. I mean, you know, just for regular, for manual mode, of course, you need to have the regular controller for it, but I haven't really had any issues with mine. Just had to update all the software.
If it continues to do this, I thought I would bind the one that came with the DJI FPV because I've got
Yep.
two motion controllers and
Yep.
see if it does the same thing. Maybe I can figure out if it's in the drone or if it's in the controller.
Yeah, exactly. When you get your when you bind your regular controller to it, when you get it, the one for the DJI FPV, you can download the DJI Assist because you'll
Yeah.
need that in order to bind it.
Yeah, I have that. Yeah. Yeah. So I haven't done that yet. I've been so busy just catching up on different stuff and meetings and stuff that I needed to get done since I've been sick. And then I had a bunch of stuff to ship out to people who've won for the last 2 weeks here at this show. So yeah, I've been very busy.
Who
And then I
has
flew
who
today.
has the drone? Who has the drone?
What
in the
drone?
family, except for you.
What drone?
I'm not going to say
What's
it.
the name?
Oh, the Avada. Who else has the Avada? Avada. Come on, Jim.
Well, you got to be fair about it.
Hey, Bill, let me ask you a question. You bought the FPV, okay?
Yeah.
If the Avada was out, would you have bought the Avada over the FPV?
Oh, it's double.
Who are you asking, Paul?
No, and I'll tell you why. I already have FPV stuff that I haven't had the time to get good at. I wanted to get a DJI version so that I could put the training wheels on and learn a little bit with well, I mean, it's just easy. It's easy to fly and wear the goggles and see good stuff. And I wanted the V2 goggles anyway. So I bought it used, Paul, from TJ Grady, nice fella, and I got such a great deal. I mean, I couldn't have bought the other one. Now, not that I can't spend the money, but I spend too much money now. And for $700, and I actually paid the shipping, so $730. I bought the FPV, the POS, with the controller, with the Fly More kit. So I got 3 batteries. With a he also sent me some filters. I actually have the freewell filters for it, and he left a video card. He left a card in it. So I mean, for $700, I mean, I got a great deal. I couldn't even buy just the Avada for that. Well, so now I'm in a position. If I want to buy just the Avada, I can. And I was like, oh, you want the new goggles? Well, to tell you the truth, I don't know what it is about. You know, I'm a nearsighted guy, but you know, I'm older, so now I can't see things close up anymore either. I mean, unless they're here. So wearing turns out, as long as I space the inner whatever, I see very well with those goggles on. I see perfectly well. I have no worries flying with it, and I have a good time with it. The big sell for the new ones, to me, is not so much that you went from 810p to 1080p. With my eyes, that sell on that one is that you can adjust your, and get your without having some lenses ground, which I need for my fat sharks. For my my fat sharks, I can fly okay, but no, you're not a fat shark. Fat moose, maybe. Anyway, that's what I need for these. I see really well with the ones I have, and if I want to do the Avata, I've already got the controller. Max is hooking me up. He's sending me the dildo, so I'm going to have that. So, what do I need? And so no. The answer is no. And maybe down the road, I'll pick up the Whoop, for $629, whatever it is. Maybe it'll be less by then, because frankly, it probably will be. By the time I get around to it, the thing's going to be out for a year.
I don't think Tammy Jean will authorize that.
Quinn sold his Mini 2 for $420 US.
How much?
Quinn sold his Mini 2 tonight for $420 US.
$420? What's it come with?
I don't know.
A bag
or
of
what
meat.
did it come with?
$420.
With
Bag
hard
of
case. With hard case.
Wow.
Well, Bill, with you having the DJ FPV, at least you've already got that controller. So if you do get the Avata, you don't have
$50
to
for
buy
Avata?
Yeah, Max is in the chat. He's going to send me like I said, the dildo stick. I've already got the regular controller. I've already got the V2 goggles. So I just need the drone, and I'll play with it maybe. But we'll see. For right now, I haven't even flown manual yet with
$420 always.
With the one
I
I got.
will never.
And
fly
I'm digging and I'm enjoying it. I'm fun with it. So
manually.
It's a different experience flight between the FPV and through the Avata, because the FPV is just so fast, it moves so fast. You can just get in a lot of those tight places and feel a little safer. If you hit something, you're not going to cause the damage. And the glasses were a big sale. The glasses were kind of like the smart controller when they came out with the Mini 3 Pro. That's what really helped that drone sale. And I think that's what's helped the Avata sale is these new goggles, because there is a difference. They're lighter weight. They feel better on your face. It's just
it's easy to say that, but you're going from $600 and some odd dollars to how much?
Oh, I agree.
It's a big jump. I don't.
Yeah, you have to look at the goggle price, and then you have to actually put them side by side and put them both on and fly to understand the difference with them, because I was going to be happy using my goggles until I put these on, and I was like, I got to try them. But this is something you can get later. But the goggles, they cost so much. No matter which drone you buy, that's half of the price just about there.
Oh, of course it is. And you're talking about the fact that they're lighter and they're smaller, but I don't really care, because I have a head the size of a watermelon. So those other goggles don't feel that big on me. They don't feel that heavy. They're great. You know what I mean? And again, I've got these guys here, which are even smaller than than the DJI goggles. And
half of the Avata. Oh, I see.
And I don't want to buy goggles just because they're somewhat lighter and somewhat smaller and a little bit better video. I don't need to spend that much money more for marginally better results. That's all.
Yeah.
Because really, the real results is what you pull off the drone later.
Yeah.
If your actual video, if you can see well and fly well. Oh, while I was doing it, it was way clearer. I don't care. I mean, honestly, I really don't. And I'm not just saying it because I don't have them. I really don't care. That's why I don't have them. Those fat sharks there are not digital. And it's like watching old time TV. Well, I watched old time TV. You know, and yeah, and while you're flying, you got all this static. And I don't care. Can I see where I'm going? Can I fly the drone? Can I get the results that I want? And then later on, pull the video off the camera, because in that particular case, you have to have an external camera. Can I pull the video off and have that nice, crisp, clear video? As long as I can control the drone, it's all good. I mean, if I was driving a tractor trailer and the windshield was dirty, I wouldn't park the truck. You know, I'd keep going. I don't know if that makes sense to you what I just said, but
it does. It does. We get your point. For me,
yeah,
it's
if
a
you're
fun.
not used to it, it's hard, right?
It's just enjoyable to fly. You know, if it gets the video and the video's halfway decent on there, I don't really care. I'm just flying it because I enjoy flying it.
I'm having fun with the V2.
And I'll say that the Avata has a really good camera on it. I'll agree with that. The FPV does too. And honestly, it's more fun for me to fly the FPV with all the speed, and I don't need the quality I get out of the Air 2S. I want that.
There are two different kinds of drones, Paul. I mean, and I totally understand what you're saying. The cam, people shitting on the quality of the the video that comes out of the POS. I'll tell you what, until the Avata came out, that was the gold standard. You know what I mean? It's still not bad video.
No, I'm not saying
It's
bad
still
video
it's still a 1/2.3 sensor. It's still decent video. You know, actually it's good video. But yeah, the other one is putting out better, and you don't need to put a camera on it. That's because if you're flying old school FPV, real FPV, you would need a camera. You know, you would need to attach a camera to it to get that really good quality video. And now people say, "Well, you don't have to now." Well, I don't agree with that. I'm sure I know it's better than the previous iteration, the POS, but is it as good? Is the camera on that drone as good as a GoPro?
So this screen share that I'm sharing is a video of analog at 1 watt on an analog FPV drone, and the footage is like pretty crystal clear compared to a lot of analog footage you'll ever see. So a lot of times you're going to see analog footage of like stuff from like mini quads and stuff. They only have like 25 milliwatt. They're on very low power, where this is like almost like an entire watt. So like the distance and everything, you get like crystal clear analog footage if you have the right equipment. If you have the right product, the right power frequency in it, unlocked and everything, it can look really crystal clear. And like as long as you're not doing detailed through the trees type thing, which you don't want to do anyway with analog because you're not going to get very good signal diving through trees. But this is basically what I see from my goggles. And
the advantage to analog is if you start to degrade your signal, yes, you'll get artifacts and like that, but you still continue to get a signal. Digital, just like when we went from analog cell phones, for those of you who are old enough to remember this, to our now digital cell phones, you don't get scratchy audio. You just totally lose the signal.
Right. And in the DJI drones that people have been flying out here, they lose signal like that. They black out, then they're gone. They fail safe. They just drop.
Well, I mean, if the drone is set up right, it'll make its way home. But still,
there's a couple of them here that they've lost them in the mountains that we.
Looks great. Is it cinematic quality? No, but it looks great, and it looks great for flying. What's your distance here?
This is only a kilometer and a half. 1.4 kilometers. 1.5. This is basically a test out of a new build and a new VTX, which today I spent all day replacing to one that goes to 3 watt. This one only goes to about 750 milliwatts. So didn't really get a little bit of distance, but I couldn't get it unlocked as well. So I think this is probably not even that. I think it's probably like 100 milliwatts. It's very, for FPV, it's kind of short range. And I was getting pretty good distance, but there was nothing obviously to obstruct it, right?
So when you have 3 watts strapped to your forehead, do you smell
3
bacon
watts
cooking
to
when
your
you're?
forehead. No, the 3 watts goes onto the drone, brother.
Yeah. So you're not cooking. You're not cooking your brain then.
No,
It's like a microwave.
it goes on the drone. But yeah, that's what I see through my goggles, right? And then the GoPro, films the rest, right? So
Nice.
Looks great.
But all that cloudy area in the background that kind of looks like really whited out, it's because of all our forest fires here. Forest fires have been killing this area. All behind those mountains is Hope, BC. So it's like a bunch of forest fires right now, wildfires going on. Kind of sucks.
Very cool. Yep. I had a bag phone back in the day. I see Mike B's asking about the early days of car phones. I had one of those bag phones with the big battery in the bottom of it. That's why you had to have a bag to carry the battery, and it would do 2 watts, I think, which was pretty impressive. And I spent the extra money to put the antenna on the roof of the car to get that range, and they were great. There's still a couple of groups that are continuing to. I mean, a couple of years ago, I saw this. They still have an analog cell tower, so people in the area can still use that. This is your brain on FPV.
Oh, there it is, buddy. Mr. JRC, I think we were looking for you earlier about something. Maybe the giveaway or something. Alexis was looking for you.
Yeah, we need your address. Did you send me your address?
I'm gonna grab another beer. BRB.
I'm glad you brought that up. Alexis was looking for your address.
You can't use VR goggles to fly.
You did send it to me last week. I thought I saw it. How did you send that to me, John?
Messenger, email, text.
I know I saw it pop up, but yeah. All right, send it again. But how are you sending it? I get literally hundreds of emails a day with that. All that address is 25 years old. That's a 25-year-old email address.
Quinn, because a lot of FPV drones are made by people and they be customized and built wrong, or they can have problems with firmware a lot because firmware changes daily on FPV drones. So like a lot of things change, and there's so many variables, so many things that we do that make our drones different from each other. So it's really hard to like not crash on some. And like people like FPV, like they fly gaps and stuff, right? Like they're always trying to hit things, like the smaller gaps. It's a different type of flying, that's for sure. Which is okay. We all need to have different types of drones to do different types of things. Just makes sense. That's why the Avata came out.
I heard that, Marcel.
But yeah, it's all there for a reason. That's why we started creating different stuff like whoops, little tiny whoops. They came out for a reason, right? We needed something small, could bounce off the walls, so they put ducks around them.
Yeah, speaking of the ducks and everything else, Alexis, on your Ivata, go ahead, Jim. You can take your drink again. There's been so many people that have tried to make devices and straps to strap that battery in, because when you're hitting stuff, people are talking about the stuff coming in. One guy had one that's got 2 screws in the front, covers the whole top, covers the whole back, which means that every time you take that battery out, you got to take those screws out of the frame. One guy had a shoestring tied around, so because they'll just slide out. The battery has an actual inlay, like a area that's pushed in the battery here. It's in the design of it. See the shape? See the shape here?
Little slot?
Yeah. So what a lot of people are doing is they're trying to make stuff that goes through here, goes through this area here and comes
Right.
out the back to strap it.
Right. That makes sense.
So I printed out a bunch of different designs that people have for holding them on. Most of them broke when I tried to take them apart because they're so thin. So after about 4 days, I give you the snap lock.
Oh, the snap lock.
Snap lock. So we're going to put this on our store. So we got 2
Copyright.
different ones. This one right here just locks on.
It goes around the back.
Let's hear this. Oh, I heard the snap.
Just like that. And this part keeps the battery from sliding out because it's got that shape in it. And then you can pull it a little bit on the side here.
Cool.
And when you pull it, the battery will come out. So it locks in. It still requires the 2 screws. And that's basically because when you crash it, this piece won't move around any. So this is just the regular snap lock. And it comes with this. We've got the 2 screws that come with the kit. And then you get the Allen wrench that comes with it. So it's a whole kit that we have for it.
Snap lock.
World Drone Community, WDC.
And then I've got another one. This is the Snap Lock Pro.
Oh, the Pro Plus.
Comes with a camera mount.
That's kind of like the Steve Martin Optograb from the movie The Jerk.
Oh, that's too bad. It carries a DJI camera.
So you can use the GoPro or you can use the Action, either one on it, and then it comes with your thumb screw here for the GoPro. It comes with a wrench, the Allen key, and then the replacement screws because the screws are longer. So a lot of people are printing out the thin ones and trying to put them on. Well, number one, they don't hold. One guy had one that locked in the back here. There was nothing to hold it. It just locked down in the hoop, and that was it. And I was like, that's going to get in the props as soon as you hit something. So we made it triple thick PLA, so it comes in gray. And then we have another version that comes in white, and it's a mixture of carbon fiber and PETG mixed together. Because for some reason on the white PLAs, they're just not as strong as the grays are. And I use eSun with the material on them, but the carbon fiber just gives it that little bit extra of strength because these wings actually put a little bit of pressure on the inside of the battery, just enough to keep it steady where it doesn't scratch it during flight. So I'm going to take these and we'll have World Drone Community store up tomorrow because we already sell shirts, we sell the keychains and some other items. So instead of having a registration form, we're just going to go ahead and post the store page, and then you can buy it. These are going to be pre-orders, so they're getting mailed out to Johnny Drone Flyer tomorrow. And then when you do your order, they'll be sent from right now Louisiana directly to whoever buys them, and then we'll have them in Nashville in 2 weeks. So you're looking at 10 days. Yeah, Jim.
A bit of an idiot here because I don't have the drone and I don't fly FPV. But since the Avata has a good camera, why are you putting a GoPro on top of it?
The GoPro's a better camera than the camera that's in this drone.
Oh, no question. That I realize.
Yeah.
But are you not getting the same footage and all that extra weight just for a little bit of a better quality?
Well, the thing is, this is not an issue where you're needing a lot of speed anyway with this drone. So a lot of people are using these to fly in places like restaurants and indoor businesses. So the more footage you can get, the advantage for that purpose of that.
I could see the Insta. The Insta makes more sense than the GoPro.
Yeah, because honestly, I'm not crazy about the Action 2 being on here because it's just too damn tall compared to the GoPro, which, the mount will be lower. But it is an option. People want it. Sometimes people want to put the camera on backwards.
Mm-hmm.
So you got a front view and a back view. But, for $14.99 for the standard one, this protects your battery. The batteries are expensive. So just to protect your battery, it's good. But for $2 more, you can get it with a GoPro mount built onto it with the accessories. It's a good deal, and it includes shipping. So the shipping's paid to wherever you're at.
Now I have to buy one of those drones just to put my GoPro on it.
That's right.
What drone is that?
I won't use the GoPro. I'll use
The
this.
Phantom 4.
But I've used this for the battery. And a lot of people say, you really don't need it. The battery probably won't fly out. Look at some of the videos of people flying this drone and look at the bottom of this. It'll be covered. It looks like a weed eater.
What is that?
Just Cinewolf.
What is that, Robbie?
That's the Vanna White wave.
Our lovely Caramel with box.
Hey, you know what though, guys? Look, it's true. I've seen so many pictures and videos of the bottom of this drone, and the damn thing is green, where the grass is eating it up. And you got sensors and stuff on the bottom of this. I feel like in the future, crap's going to get scratched from just laying it down. I really, really do.
Yeah.
So I put a landing pad under mine. I flew it the other day, and the guy's like, "You're on cement. You really need a landing pad?" And I was like, "Dude, I want to keep it like new because, if y'all are like I am, I'll probably fly this thing for a year. Something else will come out, and I'll sell it and buy something else. I want it to be in good shape after it gets it because this is not a forever. I don't keep my stuff forever. I usually sell it. Actually, I just sold my Air 2S yesterday to Joe America. So tomorrow it's getting shipped to him. And I don't have the Air 2S anymore because I've already got the Mavic 3, the Mini 3 Pro. Next year, we'll probably get another Air drone. So I just didn't need it. So I'm letting someone else enjoy it. And it's like brand new.
Well, it's good to know if I had those drones. Get that Pro Plus clip.
Hey, you guys that have GoPros, you guys that have GoPros, the kit that you buy that's got like the 48 pieces in it. And it's got that real long black bar that's like this, that's real long, that you're supposed to wear on your chest. I saw a guy that actually had one on a drone, and he had it mounted on the top. So you could actually see the drone from here, from behind footage. You could see the drone and where you were going. It was cool looking. And I was like, that's about the only damn good thing that long plastic piece is for. Because to wear it on your chest hanging out here, it's like carrying a damn baby in a holder, a chest holder.
GoPro catch your boogies.
That'd be annoying. Must be closing time at Dominic's.
That's right. Where all that noise is coming from?
Yeah.
Big orders.
Yeah, there must be.
Yeah, Maddie's got a comment in here, and I figured I'd see a comment if I showed a product of mine. And he's saying on here, Dobo has a badass 3D print for this battery issue on the Avata. Snaps right on the back. I just looked on his site. I didn't see it yet, but he did tell me he'd made something. But, I was waiting and needed to make something too, Maddie. So that's why I went ahead and made something because I got a 3D printer here too, and we make stuff and sell it too. So now and then I like to throw in a little plug for what I'm selling because the money usually goes back to the events that you guys have in Florida, like Ray Kelly's events. So that's where the money goes that I make on my stuff. So that's my little plug for the night, buddy.
Cool. Awesome.
Ooh, jellyfish.
We're start got some jelly.
Peanut butter and jelly.
I'm going to get a little peanut butter to go with that jelly.
Peanut butter and jellyfish.
This is Curtis Dart. Put this up.
Full screen up stuff. Full screen up.
Look at that. If it wasn't for this hobby, do you think you would ever see that in your lifetime?
No.
Besides on TV?
What, he crashed his drone in the water and it still took pictures?
No, he's got underwater drones.
Submersible.
Yeah.
Oh, I know I don't need to explain myself. That's totally true. No answer in here. Yeah, that's a cool, Bill.
That's gross. Reminds me of my first wife. When she stung me, everybody pissed on me.
Oh.
Now, Bill, what part don't you touch on this thing? The top or the bottom?
I'd say anything.
Don't touch it, period.
It's not like this classy signature thing he's got going on over here. It's very cool.
Very, very classy. I like that a lot too.
Quinn Dynasty's got in here that he's selling the Air 2S. You should put it on the drone swap shop that Johnny's got, because that's where someone actually saw mine.
It's really very cool. Dangerous giant lions. It's a lion's mane jellyfish. Apparently they're dangerous.
Yeah.
That's his gear right there.
For fish. Fifi fish.
Fee-fi-fo-fo fish. Very, very cool, Curtis. Thank you.
Upgrade to a V8.
There's great detail in this print.
Alexis?
Mr. B's got on here. Mr. B's got, he wants the Air 2S, but the Air 3 will be out by the time I say, but that's one of the reasons I sold the Air 2S. I just, you can only fly so many of these drones.
Alexis, did you want to give something away tonight or no?
Sure. Let's do it.
Are you sure? We're down to 22 people. Are you sure?
Well, call
That's
those
perfect time to do it.
Get them on here.
I mean, these are the folks that have stayed with us all this time since 10 o'clock. It's
That's perfect time to
well,
do
except
it.
Rob. He's a Johnny Johnny come lately. 2.5 hours.
Down to 22 people. It must be what?
Oh, you're
4
Rob. You're just kidding. And
their chances of winning.
17 of them.
yeah,
are
it
still hard.
does. And he stuck with it.
Nice.
Okay, so tell me what to do. What you got for me, honey?
Dress up like a clown.
Drop and give me 20.
Yeah, dress up like a clown. Oh gosh.
Doing that.
Drop. Yeah, he's going to drop and give you 20 right there. All right. Anyway.
That's disgusting.
Now you can use that as like little tips.
Drop and give you 20 ounces. So,
20 pounds.
20 pounds. Oh, my gosh.
Whole turkey.
Curtis, you don't need to thank me. Everything you do is spectacular. Seriously.
Very cool.
So what do you want to do, honey? All right, I'm going to make you big. I'm going to make you big. Because you make me
Don't
big.
make me big.
You make me big. All the time.
Uh-oh.
Here, we'll just do this.
She's going to fight somebody.
Oh, my. What is that, Alexis? Why'd you leave?
You made me big.
All right, you're small. You're big. You're small.
You're slow.
Fine, I'll leave you like that if that makes you happy.
Keep your hands off the knobs.
Wow. Wow. So tell me what to do.
Hashtag Uncle Bill.
Hashtag Uncle Bill. You're not giving me away. All right.
You
You're going to need a hell of a stamp for that one.
I know the shipping on that would just be unbelievable.
USA only.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Except for Jim.
Okay, thank you.
I'll go and eat it.
You know,
Right. Tell you the truth. Seriously, if you get when you do this,
I'll
you're
take
so
Dominic
generous.
a donation.
And you realize you're so generous. I'm not just saying this. If you do this and it's somebody from another country, just ship it to me,
all right.
and then I'll pay to ship it over. I'll pay to ship it overseas.
Here's the thing. Who was it? Oh, Dominic. I tried to send you a $10.
No new fees.
That is absolutely hilarious.
What did I miss?
I don't know.
New fees are Newfoundland people from Canada.
Oh my gosh.
No new fees.
Okay, so Dominic,
You were saying.
I tried to send you a $10 Amazon card.
Yep.
It was going to cost me $32 in the United States postal system. I said, forget it. I'll find out his PayPal address and just send you $10.
Yeah. Okay.
Same thing goes for Trevor Fuss. Trevor, I've got yours right here.
Is there some way of taking a photo of it and then sending it by email or messenger or something like that?
By kangaroo.
All you need is the number. The number.
Yeah. Just send me the number.
Yeah. Okay, I can do that too.
Do you guys have a Kangaroo Express?
The koala has to get it first, though.
Or give it, or send it to Bill, and then Bill will send it to me.
All right. Trevor,
Send it
does
to Bill, and he'll messenger it to me then.
Does Bill have all your info, Trevor?
You're muted, Trevor.
You're muted,
You're
Trevor.
muted.
Yes, he's got all my details.
Yeah, Bill's got mine as well.
Okay.
Trevor, is it
Yay.
Fuss or Fuse?
It's actually Fuss, but I'll answer to any of them.
I know. I'm the same way. Everybody calls, hey, you shithead. I turn and look. So, you know.
Trevor, you
don't
better
call me
redo the
late for
spelling
dinner.
on that one because Jim is going to pronounce it with a P.
Yeah.
Trevor Puss.
Shouldn't have said that.
Hey, Dominique, it's not too bad. The Australian mail, when I get it, they do a good job sending stuff from there to Thailand. I've not had any issues. It takes a little bit.
Yeah,
but
they do a good job sending it overseas.
Yeah.
It's just sending it in between states is where it's
tomorrow night, which would be Monday night U.S. time, Tuesday morning our time here on my Travel Tech 360. I'm going to do a live stream. I'm alternating between World Drone Community one week and Travel Tech, and I've got Scotty McPherson's going to come on from Australia from Scotty Makes Stuff and actually show in the plant all the different stuff that they make, and he'll probably have some giveaways. So I'm really wanting to see what else he makes because I've been buying and kind of helping with the sticks that he makes that I really like, and several people in the chat in our groups have been buying these. So I want to see what he's making next because I know
hope I win something.
Yeah, he's fixing to start promoting and selling some FPV stuff.
He beat me. Oh, Jim.
It's going to be 7 Eastern on Travel Tech 360 channel.
Oh, I'll be sleeping.
Oh, you got to wake up for this, dude. It's not that often a manufacturer comes in and shows something because a lot of these guys that, PGY Tech and all these other companies that now and then you might get an English speaker that's a rep that comes in. Dude, they're not making their stuff. They're paying a company in China to make it. Scotty makes this stuff in-house. So he's not subbing anything out and saying, here are the dimensions. They make it.
I see all his advertisement on Facebook too because I inquire. I look into it, so it keeps feeding that shit to me.
Yeah, that's the call of retail. That's marketing there. But Scotty makes good stuff, and I think it's great for Australia in their market. And I think we need to be able to merge these markets in and pull some of this stuff in because Amazon's great because you can get it the next day, but sometimes you're limited to what you want to get. They may not have it. People like him, we need to support people like him because he's making stuff that no one else is. So we definitely need to be supporting people like that are helping us with stuff.
But when you get somebody impatient like me, I want it the next day, and I don't want a month, 2 months, 3.
Sorry, it don't work like that.
It doesn't in my world. Piss me off.
Hardcore.
17. 17.
Yeah,
they're falling off.
Come on, we got 23 of us. Uncle Bill. Alexis even put in her name.
Uncle Bill.
What?
18.
There you go.
Son of a beach.
I had no idea you were live streaming tonight, Paul. Is this going to be a weekly thing? Do I need to?
Yeah, every Sunday. Every Sunday at 8 o'clock.
I'm busy Sunday. Sorry. I got a lot of prep work for this show. Delivering comedy gold.
It takes a lot of mining.
I feel like I'm watching a kung fu show. Every time Bill talks, all I'm seeing is I'm hearing, and then 3 seconds later, I'm seeing Jim's mouth move.
Yeah, definitely.
Jim's half an hour to load the freezer full of beer.
Well, it's because Jim's a puppet. You realize that, right?
By the way, what was the giveaway item?
That's the surprise.
If Jim's a puppet, who's got the hand up his butt?
Yeah.
Ooh, no.
that tickles, Bill.
You're doing it all the way from Florida? Wow.
I guess 19 is all we're going to get. So are we ready to go?
Drum roll.
Anybody out there? Last second. Did you like that, Mr. B? All right.
Quiet.
Giveaway 2. Let's get that drum roll sound effect ready. This is fun.
Oh, man.
What?
It's got the shits again, has it?
Bingo.
Yay!
Indy Kurt. Welcome, Indy Kurt.
Thanks,
I've
Greg.
seen Indy Kurt in the chat before.
Who farted for Indy Kurt? That's not right.
Yeah, who would do something like that after all those beers?
All those beers.
Indy Kurt. We need your
subscribers. Hit
Oh.
them up.
And
your
the winner
shipping
is-
information and your phone number.
The winner is
Hit up some Indy Kurt. Subscribe to the guy. He's got 65 subscribers.
the Giants 1 by 1. Yes.
Is that what he's got?
Yep. He's new to the art group. Pretty
Oh,
much.
my. Cool.
Okay.
I haven't seen him around in a while.
Go to channel.
At all.
I thought that was
Oh yeah, we
Hey,
need.
guys,
We need.
guys and gals in the panel, I'm going to run out of here. I need to get my day going here.
Okay.
Thanks for popping in, Robbie.
Hey, Robbie.
Take care.
See y'all later.
Did you say you have a day? You have a day going there? What'd you say?
Gotta get
Sorry,
a
was
day.
It's 11:30 here.
All right.
Yeah,
There you go.
have some lunch and get to work.
Yeah.
So
There's Indy Kurt's channel.
Have a good day, Robbie.
Amazon. $2,500.
$2,500 million.
So we'll get this out to you.
Yeah, you.
And
Hey, you. Very nice.
it's a
We
$10,
need your information there, Indy.
it's a $10
So-
Amazon gift card.
Maybe I'll just send him my email. Let me put my email address out there. Why not?
Oh,
Make it
God,
easy.
more Viagra
Or
advertising.
you could friend me on Facebook. That would work. But
Then he'd have to talk to you.
yeah, it's true.
Audio and video is effed up or fed up?
Yes, Maddie. The answer is yes to all of that. Okay, my email address is out there.
Excuse me.
Alexis just backed off, so let's undo that. There you go. Andy, let me know when you have that email address. patiently. I'm waiting.
Hey, Dominic, is that what is that? Is it the virtual background behind you?
No, it isn't.
That's tile.
It's tiles.
Well, that's really nice, man. I've been looking at that throughout the stream. I'm like, that's nice. But
Yeah. Well, I didn't deliberately sit here because of that. I sit here because there's actually a really nice
All right.
desk.
Very good.
Yeah, Paul. All you got to do is go down to your local Starbucks, and there it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, Indy Kurt got it. Sending my info on the way now. Awesome.
Well done, Indy.
Good job, Indy.
Okay, so the next one is going to be for anybody who has not already won one of these. So if you've already won one, please don't enter.
Okay, sorry.
Alexis, Indy Kurt's name is Kurt Coleman, and I'm sending it to you right now.
Very sorry.
If that was supposed to be a secret, tough shit.
Yeah.
Nobody here but us and God.
Tough snuggies.
I was just wondering, is there any Avada in the flow state?
Jesus
I don't know. I think this was made before that was released. I'm not sure. I haven't watched it yet.
Definitely,
it has to be.
Definitely,
All right,
there's definitely
Alexa,
no Avada.
I just sent you Indy Kurt's information.
Gonna enter and give it away to somebody.
Marcel, what city are you in? Are you in Vancouver?
Yeah, East Van. Yep.
Yeah, I was there in 1980.
Man, I was born in Cambridge in 1980.
Was it really cool to say East Van back then?
Nope, still is. There's an actual area called East Van. It's
Only the
actually
cool
what they call
people.
it.
Instead of East Vancouver, say East Van. I like it. I do.
Sure.
East Jersey.
I'm sorry. No. People from Jersey don't. Oh, yeah, they do. They don't say Jersey, though. I hear that a lot. Oh, you're from Jersey? Yeah. You know what? The Bowery Boys was a TV show from like 1940. We don't actually say Jersey, but thank you.
Jersey.
Yeah,
Stereotype.
we have East Van, West Van, South Van. We have North Shore.
Yeah,
why say the whole thing? It takes so much effort. So we have, here we go.
The whole thing, like what?
Hashtag Rotor Riot.
Vancouver.
You want to see the whole
hashtag Rotor Riot.
Here in Toronto, we just say T-Dot.
Yeah.
Yeah, Maddie. This is for Maddie. He wanted to know if he could win and give it to somebody else on this. I think what we should do is, if there's somebody that's interested, tell them to get in here and subscribe to Uncle Bill so that they can win it.
Yeah, get your ass off the couch.
And
Yeah,
Alexis,
so-
do you remember which
So
one?
yeah, if you've already won it, don't enter.
We want a movie. I just don't know which one it was.
We want to give it away to somebody that hasn't won yet.
I think you guys won the flight one, the
Whoever you
airplane
wanted
one.
to give it to is that interested. Tell them to get in here and subscribe to Uncle Bill, because that's the whole point.
The other thing, Marcel, instead of T-Dot, we just call it the center of the universe.
You wish.
Everything happens in Toronto, baby.
There is actually a point in Ontario, I forget which city or whatever, but it's actually pointed on the map as like the highest point in Canada, like elevation wise. There's like one area that's really high up in elevation.
Thanks for clarifying that. Elevation wise, not everybody's high. I got you.
Yeah, in Canada we are.
It's funny. Like he had to just, he had to explain that to us, like we didn't understand it. Elevation wise. It's like Hazelton's the highest in Pennsylvania.
Yeah,
and it
I
is
think
the
it's pretty
highest.
cool though, because
It
they have like
literally is.
mountains and stuff and all this shit, but they have this one point. I actually skateboarded down the street of it, and it's really, really shitty road. But yeah, well, it's a cool spot in Ontario.
I think the city I'm in right now is 1,100 feet above sea level.
Mm.
I'm at sea level.
I'm at 15 feet above sea level right here.
Yeah, I'm about
15.
like 5-10 feet. Yeah. Pretty close to motion.
You're gonna get a nosebleed, Bill.
Yeah, you're right. It's
I think our airport's like 47 feet above sea level.
15's high enough that when we flooded, it didn't come up my driveway.
Kurt's info, Bill. Thank you. I've already got the envelope made out.
Very good. Thank you, honey.
Go out tomorrow.
Newmarket, Ontario is laid back drone parties. Is that where you are in Newmarket?
Hashtag Rotor Riot.
Now, when I lived in Pennsylvania, my house was, I can't remember, it was either 1,100 or 1,500 feet above sea level. So it was a little further away. Small mountains in northeastern Pennsylvania.
I lived in New Mexico. I was like 4,760 something. I think 4,764.
That's a pretty good height. That's up there.
Yeah.
It is.
Did I mention when I lay down, I'm 2 inches taller?
Yes, you have. Thank you for reminding us of that and putting that picture back in my mind.
Smells like bullshit.
In case anybody wanted to know.
Either his shoes are too big or his nose is too big.
How many entries we got there, Bill?
Let's keep this
Yeah,
ball
let's take a
rolling,
look. We are at 8.
That's because she's given 2,700 of those away in the last 3 weeks.
But you can't get enough of them. It's a good prize to get. Everybody wants
Hell,
one.
I want one.
Everybody wants one.
Hey, let's get in there.
Bill's gonna win it tonight.
Jim?
Newmarket, 283 meters above sea level.
Jim?
Yes.
You've already got one coming to you.
Yes, I know.
Wow.
And then Uncle Bill, you've got one coming to you along
Brittany, what's up, Brittany?
with this one.
Oh,
Hey, Brittany.
Brittany in the house.
Bill just missed everything I just said.
She got lots of elevation where she.
No, you said I'm going to get one, and you said someone else is going to get one. I did miss
but
that.
you missed this. This is the one you said you really wanted.
Airplanes.
Yeah, that is the one I wanted. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, every once in a while, Jim does some like Korean short film voice thing where his legs out for a bit.
So, Brittany, you're between 4,660. That's a big range.
It's like San Francisco. Streets are hilly.
Are you on? I mean, is it changing on a regular basis? Or? 65.
I heard Australia is sinking 1.5 inches every year.
Is it true?
It is too, Trevor.
Trevor's quiet now.
You guys are like a kangaroo. You're so heavy, you're weighing the whole country down.
It's the population's getting heavier. That's why.
That's right.
More people.
I'm not saying you're a pant load, but holy Jesus, stop eating the second helping. Did somebody say Avada?
No comment. No comment. Trevor got really quiet.
All right, here we go.
Here's to off-grid everything.
Another good Canadian over
Did
here in
Jim
BC.
freeze, or is he trying to get every drop?
Pardon?
You're frozen with a bottle stuck straight up to the
Oh,
ceiling.
that's another great shot. Let me take let me take a picture of that.
Oh, yeah.
There's 24 people in here and 12 people on here. I'm going to guess that most of those other people have already gotten this.
That's yeah.
Or it's hard to fall asleep.
There's a few people I don't think that they just don't want it. Probably they're just not into it. That's really cool. It's not everyone's prize.
I'm like
I'm
Mr.
definitely-
RC.
I'm gonna try twice.
Rigged.
Oh yeah.
Has Max Air won one? Because if I win, I'll give it to Max Air.
I was going to say, JRC, you are special, John. You are.
I gotta spell it right. I'm hammered.
Hammered.
Hey, Jim.
Hi.
Is it because of Avada?
Oh Jesus.
It's because his cooler only holds 6 beers. He needs
Yeah.
to go get more beer.
I've only got one left.
Oh, what? You're killing those. My sign behind me always reminds me, drink water. Always go for a glass of water as well.
I get
You can
drunk
make-
maybe twice a year, if that.
Yeah.
Oh, hi, Brittany. Yes, my mother says hello.
Your mother.
So, Alexis, I think next week we're going to do this earlier in the program when there's more people. Oh, stop talking to me.
An hour earlier.
Is Brittany talking to me?
No, Alexis, or Alexis. I'm sorry, Alexis is talking to me.
Brittany, I think, is saying hi to.
Alexa, play Poop Noodle.
We're saying Avada.
Play what?
Can Alexa hear me? Alexa, play Poop Noodle.
Pooper Noodle.
Tell your things they play Poop Noodle.
It's doing something now having to do with the pups. What did you tell it?
You tell it.
I'm not telling it anything. All right, we're at 13. I don't think it's going any higher.
Lucky number 13.
Maybe we could get to 14.
Maybe get to 26 if Art was here. See,
I'll
it's
just
working.
I'll just go and log into my other account.
It's working for Mr. B.
You like to jump in on mine? I'm going to do this right now.
Here's the drum roll. Yay!
Thank you.
Absolutely. That'll go really well with your OM5.
Yay!
Fuck yeah. Thank you so much.
Send it to me and I'll mail it to him.
Hell yeah.
Where
Canada.
are you located?
Canada.
East Van.
East Van.
I gotta get a sticky
East
note.
Van. On the right side of the shoe.
Right side of the shoe.
Yeah, Vans.
No, man. No, left side, bro.
Oh, left is west.
Yeah, I'm west side.
I thought you said East Van.
Well, yeah. Well, yeah.
The West Side.
Depends on which way you're looking at the shoe. You're killing me. That's East Van. Actually, classified as East Van everywhere when you look it up. It's just East Van.
All right, congratulations.
Thank you.
Woo!
Absolutely. Y'all want to see something really pretty?
We are when we look at you.
No.
Oh, we are. I was just going to say the same thing.
Check this out.
Oh, I love. That
Oh,
doesn't
that's
look
nice.
like Kennedy.
That's really silvery.
You love who? Eisenhower?
That's not a Kennedy $50. What is
No,
that?
it's not Kennedy.
A $1?
Yeah.
That's not Kennedy.
I know.
It's like
Oh, that
perfect
is so
condition.
brand new.
It's
Perfect
Eisenhower. It's a 1976 Eisenhower dollar bicentennial. Gem deep cameo proof. Isn't that cool?
Proof.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Really?
Yeah.
I I've never seen an American dollar coin.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? I got a whole bin of them in the other room. Not like that.
I'm Canadian.
No.
I've only seen Kennedy $half.
Check this out.
Not like that.
I've never
These
seen
are
those either.
brilliant uncirculated.
Oh my God.
Uncircumcised?
Oh,
Wow.
I'm not gonna kid here. I'm a coin collector and I got a Woody.
You really are?
When I was a little boy.
Next giveaway is coins.
That's very, very nice.
That's crazy.
I don't even know if I'd handle it.
Epic collection.
That's a
these
beautiful collection.
These are brilliant uncirculated. So.
Yeah.
Those are treasure from a sunken pirate ship. Yeah.
What mint are they out of?
This is Delaware.
Very, very cool. 76 Delaware.
Wow.
Cool.
Then, okay, Bill, here you go. Look at this. See if I can get this arranged. I've got quite a bit of coins. Oh, there you go, Bill.
I bet you have like extras.
Oh my God.
Yeah, these are my backups.
They're all Eisenhower's. What year are those?
These are all 76s. I just bought these just because I graduated high school in 76. I thought that was cool.
Yeah.
So, is there anybody in the chat that has an Xbox One or an Xbox 360?
I got a 360.
Okay, so do we have 360? Fly Zone drone. Mikey says I was born in 76. Yeah, well. Old enough to be your mama. Okay, so how about if we give away a Battlefield 4? That's something different, huh?
Oh, for Xbox 360. Look at that. Very cool.
This is I spend so many hours.
I actually own Battlefield 4 on Steam.
Playing this game.
Do you really?
Because I'm a PC gamer.
What's that?
And I have a backup. Actually, I've got like a lot of these left over from my software company when I sold these. We also have a Titanfall for the Xbox One. That big statue, I have a big poster of that came with a big statue. It's down in the arcade room. It's probably, I don't know.
Playing Miss Pac-Man?
2 feet. Actually, you know what? But it is sitting on top of a Miss Pac-Man arcade machine. Have you been over?
Alex, if you want to do one, it looks like we got some real interest here. Maddie's son has one, and 360 here, 360 here. We got some people that have 360s. Okay. You want to do one this week and maybe do the games next week? Because it's already 1 a.m.
Sure. We'll do it.
I'll agree if you want.
We'll do hashtag 360.
Okay.
I'll make it easy.
What?
Hashtag
360.
Because after this, I'm going to call it a night.
Yeah.
Oh, missed it by 1.
No, I didn't complain at all, but I'm actually sick. Believe it or not. I think I caught it from you, from the interweb.
Yeah.
Hashtag 360.
There you go. You got it, Jim.
You should have washed your hands after
Jim.
your hashtag.
Hey, Jim. Do you have the Xbox One?
I had it specifically for this game here is the Civilization Revolution.
Mm-hmm.
When Civilized Revolution 6 came out, it would only play on the Xbox One. So I got it when it first came out. But when I played it, it was just a little bit too intricate for me, for an old man. So I didn't like it. And that's the only reason I bought the game. So I sold the game and the unit.
The Xbox One?
I do not have it anymore, no. So the 360 I've got, I've only got 2 or 3 games that I play.
Okay.
But this will play on the 360, right?
Yeah, so this will be a new venture.
Yeah. Well, on a side note, going back to the Avada, go ahead, Jim.
Oh, Jesus.
For the love of God.
Has
You know, it's
anybody,
not just him, right?
for those who has the Avada, have you noticed that the battery for the headset has this little indentation? Can you, I don't know if I can get my camera to, there it is. See that little indentation right here?
Yeah, we can see it.
Yeah. The one for the DJI FPV doesn't have it. And it's a really good, it's a, what happened to my headset? It's a really good.
That's sweet of you, Brittany.
It's a really, go ahead and make me big again, Bill. If you would, please. So this thing that hooks to the headset, when you hook this into the headset now, see it goes.
Yeah, smart. Very smart.
Yeah, they should have done something like that for the battery that goes in the drone.
Should do that with everything.
Well, have you
Phone
had that
clips.
happen, Bill, where you're tooling along with your FPV and then this thing comes unplugged and your headset goes dark?
FPV.
No.
Alexis,
I've done that.
For my
No, I
DJI
put the battery in my back pocket. And it's, cable's long.
I got the connector for the goggles. My battery has a short cable, goes right to the back of the goggles.
Yeah, I've got that too.
Yeah.
Well, and the reason I have it is because that happened to me. So now it goes on the back of the strap.
Yeah, what did you do? Move your arm and knock the cord out?
Well, on my FPV, I didn't have a pocket, so I hooked it into my bra.
Been there, done that, sister.
And it wasn't like down here. It was like on the strap, and it fell off, and it unplugged, and I was like, oh crap. So you just hit the old pause button, and I plugged it back in. Everything was fine. It was just the fact that it freaks you out when you have a video and then you don't have a signal. So now I've got it on the strap. So I just ordered another one for the Avada. Go ahead, Jim.
Mikey, yours doesn't hang. Sorry about that. Bra strap FPV.
Okay, guys, I think 11 is going to be about it.
Yay. And this is for the 360, so it's for this one. Battlefield 4. Brand new, unopened.
Cool.
Congratulations, Brittany.
Maddie's little one wins it.
Very, very cool.
Yay. More babysitting tools.
And I have Brittany's address from this past Friday when I shipped everything out. So
she donated to Maddie.
Did Brittany join us late? Or was
What's that?
Did Brittany join us late? Did she see the photo of everything that was getting shipped?
Yeah, she's seen it late.
Okay. Well, anyway, everything got shipped Friday, Brittany, so everything is on its way. And for anybody that wants koozies for your beer or your sodas or whatever, I've got tons and tons of these.
When you say beer, what are you talking about?
Beer?
Avata beer.
What's a beer?
Avata. That's a beer.
Avatar beer.
Oh, now I get it.
Now you get
Fred
it.
beer.
I don't know if these will fit your bottle, though.
Nothing fits my bottle, baby.
I know.
Oh, he is drunk. Look at that.
What do you mean by that?
He's getting coarse.
He's starting to get it.
Yeah, I just get sleepy. He gets coarse. Look at that.
Yeah.
So next week
How
we'll
Canadians
give away
are.
some more of the drone.
I'm the Energizer Bunny, baby. When I get loaded, I can go all night.
Okay, there goes your microphone.
He does.
Next week we'll give away some more of these. Spread the word. We're trying to build Uncle Bill's channel.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
When you say words between the legs,
It's very sweet of you.
I
It is, and I
love those.
appreciate it.
Those are so
Those are
good.
very, very cool.
Ornaments.
So we'll do some of those.
Ornaments.
We've got more software for the 360, the Xbox One if you want, Flow State. We also have, we've never given this away yet. We talked about it.
OpenCom.
Yeah, that's a nice gift, actually.
That's badass.
Yeah.
This is, I don't know what that sells for, like 100, I think that's about $150, 100 and something. And we've got some more of these to give away.
Cool.
And that, I don't know, whatever you think.
What was
I'll-
the giveaway for like 1,000 people or whatever you had in mind? It was like a radio or something.
I missed that.
Wasn't it like a radio?
Well, you were
for, like,
saying when I
1,000?
get if and when I get to 500, you had something. And
Oh
if I
yeah,
get-
when we get to 400, we're going to give away.
Nevada.
400.
Yeah, well, we got two different thresholds I want to get to. It's a 400.
Hey, everybody in the chat, say Avada.
Avada.
Well, when we get to 1,000, we got something really big.
We'll give you the Avada.
The Sporties
Jim's gonna wake up.
SP400 and the PJ2.
Just gotta keep drinking it. Just drink it.
Avada.
Easy, easy.
Yeah, so we've got. What are we at? 310. So only 90 more people.
We gotta keep pushing. We gotta keep pushing, everybody. Get the word out.
Yeah, we'll give away a couple actual aircraft radios. They're
right.
not just receivers; they're transceivers. You can broadcast on those too.
Those are the ones you were showing last week, right?
Yeah.
I'm sure they would appreciate you transmitting.
Well, those radios look amazing.
Dirty jokes to the pilots.
You could really get in some serious trouble doing that, so be careful, folks.
Well, you know, I'm in the
You gotta take it serious.
Pilot Institute course for the 107,
Mhm.
and he was talking about the radio and listening to it so you could understand the radio traffic.
Yeah.
Coast to Coast Bill, what's up, buddy?
Yep.
Hey, Bill Thomas, 1:14 in the morning. He shows up.
Yeah.
What's up, Bill?
Yeah, as much as
Obviously
I would love
someone's
that
got us-
radio, somebody who's building a course or doing something with it more than just a hobby guy would be better off suited doing something like that. It's super cool to have like something like that because if I had a radio, I would definitely start doing something a lot more official. if I
Very
can.
cool.
Yeah.
What the hell, Mikey? I don't have STDs.
Kind of like VHF radio for offshore use. Yeah.
SP400.
Yeah, I looked that thing up. It's pretty badass.
And it has the ILS approach, which is not legal to shoot, but if in an emergency, it would be better than nothing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if you're actually flying an aircraft. And this is a NavCom, obviously. And then we've got that. And then at 500 subscribers, we'll do the DJI.
Yeah, that
Or, I'm
one's
sorry, not the
fucking
DJI, the
gnarly.
PJ2
Yeah,
com
that thing's
radio.
So good.
PJ2.
PJ. Everyone likes PJ.
I don't wear PJs.
All the time to wearable kind.
Here we
Charles,
go.
you're still awake.
This is how you open it. Brand new.
Do
in
you
the
have
box.
to have a radio license to transmit with one of those radios?
No.
No, you do not.
Back in the
Okay,
day,
there you
you used to, but no longer.
Wow. What is that on the left side of the box?
Battery.
Those are the. Yeah, I think that's the battery holder.
go.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a classy radio right there.
Yeah, it goes in the back. So there's the back where the radio. That's where this goes.
It's illegal to transmit. You can only receive unless emergencies or your license.
It's very cool.
Yeah, it's a really nice radio.
Yeah.
And these are my backups, so I'm actually giving my backups away.
It would be interesting to note that here in Australia, it is illegal to possess a transmitter unless you are licensed for it. So it would only be the people that have got AROCs that would be able to enter.
Yep. Yeah,
Here
you
in
have to have the
Australia.
AROC. Yep.
I think that's
If
the
you
same here in
haven't,
Canada.
if you're not licensed for it, you're not allowed to possess it.
Mhm.
And I think you'll find the same with the UK. I remember when I went over there that we took over transmitter gear with us to do some work, and we had Australian licenses for it all, but we weren't licensed in the UK, and that causes a bit of a hiccup. So yeah, it's not only us that's got that ruling. I think it's to stop people going ahead and doing stupid things with the aviation-based radios.
Right, yeah, totally. I'm not sure if Bill's asleep or if he's like just checking his phone still, but
He's reading something behind his eyelids.
No, he's definitely killing
it. First Bill.
Bill. Wake up.
Wake.
I'm here.
He wanted to call it quits after that giveaway anyway, I think.
Time to call.
So he's got the giveaway ready to go, I think.
I was ready to leave a little bit ago, but I'm still here. You know.
You're doing all right, buddy.
There's still 20 people in here. You're all nuts. Anyways,
Yeah,
what? Did we get all the addresses we needed?
Yeah.
Last one was mine, I think.
I missed
Did
it.
we? What the hell was that?
Speaking about nuts, you know how a squirrel scratches his nuts?
Carefully.
His cheeks.
Oh, that's clever.
Yeah,
You
well,
always have nuts in your mouth.
You hang around with rodents, that's the kind of humor you get.
What did Maddie, Jim and Bill, what did Maddie mean by his comment?
Haley won, but she's gifting it to Maddie for his child.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, wait a minute. Does
Maddie's right beside Bill.
Does Haley or her children have the Xbox?
No, she put that in the chat.
No, but I mean, does she also have it?
I don't know.
Yes, so.
Is she still in there? Yeah, there she is, right? She's still in there.
Yeah, she wrote in the chat that she's gifting it to Maddie.
Oh, she doesn't have an Xbox. She has a PlayStation. Okay, good. Yeah, and I'm not one of those that love one or the other more than one or the other. I've got both sitting right there.
Xbox, PlayStation.
You know, if they were both sitting right here, I wouldn't know which one was which.
I'll show you, Bill. I'll take a photo.
I could probably read the labels.
No, there's no label.
Who's awake now?
I wasn't sleeping.
I know.
See the white. The white.
I haven't heard from you in an hour.
That's the PlayStation 5.
That's
the white
great.
one. And then the big black box with a fan on top of it. That is the Xbox. That's the Xbox Series X.
You got the same PS5. I do the digital version.
PC gamer guy here. I don't care.
Well, I've got
My
PC.
son likes the console.
Alexis, did I see propellers in that photo?
In this photo?
Yeah, right at the bottom of the PlayStation.
Let me see. Oh yeah, that's the.
Fly Zone says Avada.
It's the Avada.
Oh, okay.
That's what you saw. Did you just finish your last bill? I mean, beer? Did you just finish your last beer?
No, I got one left.
Okay, so let's crack it open and while we look at this nice Avada.
You're killing me.
Bill, I swear to God, if I fucking dream about this tonight, I'm gonna be pissed.
Good odds, by the way.
You probably won't. You just dream about taking a dump in the middle of the desert. You need a shower curtain because apparently you don't wipe. You don't wipe when you're done.
I don't know how I'm going to spend my night. This is what I have to deal with everywhere in my city.
What's that, shower curtains?
Hello.
How are you?
Fine. How about you?
I'm too much scared of clowns.
Who is?
After watching it,
You're scared of clowns?
too much.
Oh my.
I watched it. You know it movie?
Oh yeah, I know it.
I don't know how my night will spend after.
You're gonna have nightmares tonight, aren't you?
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
Night night.
I love how you had the presence of mind to say night night.
I know, that was pretty witty of me, wouldn't you say?
I would. Very witty.
That's what you get, comedy gold on this channel with Avada.
Yeah. That's it. Okay,
Ooh.
so
Nice head.
So Brittany is not getting this. It's going to go to Maddie. Okay, and I got your address.
Okay. All right, everybody. It is now my time, 1:24 a.m.
Your clock is fast. It's only 12:22 here.
Almost 3.5 hours. I love you all.
Good stream,
But,
Bill.
I mean, I could leave this stream going if you guys want to keep going.
No, I think Jim's about out of beer.
And Uncle Bill's about out of energy. I really appreciate everything you do, Alexis.
Yeah,
I
it's
really
fun,
do.
huh?
I do. And I appreciate all you guys that come in every week.
Bring a
And
friend
this
next week.
It's a good crew because it didn't look like we were going to give anything away, and they stuck around.
Now I gotta go watch some porn so I can get that image of Jim out of my fucking head.
Paul, I got some of that for you too.
You show them the clown porn.
No, don't.
No.
No.
Oh! Before we end the stream, Paul, how did the ticket thing? Did it get
I have to
resolved?
go on the 14th, but Ryan Lauderette wrote me up a motion to dismiss, so I have one ready to go with me.
Okay.
Yeah, we showed it earlier before you came on. Motion to dismiss. It looked great. It had ordinances in there showing how it wasn't even legal for him to do it, and how the fact that he was flying safely based on the videos that he has. I'll bet you gets dismissed right off the bat.
Yeah. And you're going to become
Anyway.
famous because of this, Paul.
Yeah.
I want people to remember me for my videos, not.
Well, no, but
Yeah.
you'll probably have something like case law
Jimmy, you're looking, aren't you?
What's that?
Jimmy's looking for clown porn.
But I have court on the 14th, so I'll probably go live in USDS on the 15th, just to tell everybody what happened.
Yeah, looking forward to that.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool. Yeah, there's no way they can do anything to that's ridiculous.
No, Ryan wrote up a really good motion to dismiss. I have video evidence too.
Right.
See, Bill had mentioned that earlier, and when I was first talking about it, and it just was getting discussed for the first time in streams, everybody was like, "Well, we're only hearing one side of the story. We're only hearing one side of the story." So that's why I made that video. I wanted people to see that. I was being careful.
Right.
And,
yeah, you were. We saw the video. You were being very careful.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah.
Well, we got 41 likes tonight, Bill.
Oh, that's awesome. It's all due to you.
You gained 2. No, it's not.
Well, you and Dominic. Anyway, I'm going to.
Way to go, Dominic. We love how you're drawing, bud.
Go, brother.
What was that?
I appreciate everything you're trying to do for my channel, and appreciate you guys for coming on the panel tonight. Paul, Jim. Well, Jim's co-host. Trevor. Pleasure meeting you for the first time. You had some very interesting, very, very, very good information to share with us, which I appreciate. Alexis, for all your gifts and prizes. Not you, Alexis. Alexis. I'm sorry, my stupid device.
Alexis, play poop noodle.
Poop noodle.
Hey, Uncle Bill, before I go, I got one more thing to say.
Okay.
Avada.
Oh, shit. I'm out. I have to leave the room to go get it.
Alexa, thanks for doing the giveaway. It's really nice of you. Bill, thanks for having me on your stream.
Paul, I put a link in the chat for you specifically.
Everybody visit Paul's channel.
Yeah.
Wedge and Big
and Jim,
every
just
Sunday.
because I love you so
Don't
much.
touch Jim's
That's
link
going
if
to
you
you.
8 o'clock.
Oh, wow.
I'm sending that to you.
You're sweet.
Jim Boshart.
So
Very
much.
nice.
That's going to Bill. I mean, that's going to Jim. That's going to Bill. And that's going to Bill.
Oh, okay. Cool. I like documentaries because I'm old and boring. But I really do. I enjoy them.
They're cool.
They make me happy. I watch lots of YouTube is my new television because there's so many good old documentaries on there. Things about the Plantagenet kings, for example, in England, and the Byzantine Empire. And I'm one of those nerdy, geeky weirdos who actually enjoys history. So good stuff.
Well, I used to hate history when I was young, but now that I'm getting older and becoming part of it, I kind of like it.
It's so interesting, and the Killians on these guys. But anyway,
well, you
guys,
just realized how short of a span of life that we actually live.
Right.
So good night, everybody. Love you.
Take care. Peace out.
Night, night.